beep.
So what are we working on today?
A piece of crap air conditioner from the trash.
That's where it belongs. Let me go get my tools. Probably should have brought them over before we started filming.
Well, you can only share so much.
We don't do things that make sense.
I sure do like ice cream.
You want to stop and have ice cream now?
Nope. We'll
So-
wait.
Well, you're going to be waiting a while. You know that, right?
Why, you said you could do this quickly.
I said I can do it quickly. I didn't say I will do it quickly. While I'm doing this, would you mind getting one of those takeout containers for me to put the screws into? Like that one? Yeah, I mean, I'll have this apart pretty quick, unlike everything else I ever do.
Does this one have a rotor X inside?
Of course it does.
Perfect. The best compressor ever.
Did somebody say Rotor X?
Yep.
We did. That's not a good sound.
That does not sound good at all.
I bet that screw went into the styrofoam or something.
That's kind of what it sounds like.
Alright, so this is kind of interesting. The screw doesn't want to come out all the way. What in the world?
Oh, hurry up.
Yeah, me hurry up. Somebody put stupid duct tape on this thing.
Better than electrical tape.
Not by much. I really don't like duct tape. At least
Is it leaving a sticky residue?
What's that?
Is it leave a sticky residue? We'll have to get it off with glue on.
Would you call it goo on?
This is rare. I'm going to cancel this out.
You're gonna cancel something out?
A first on this channel.
Don't get used to it.
I just canceled it out.
Oh, well, I just canceled out this screw because it broke.
Did you cancel that out too?
No, you don't have to cancel it out. I'm saying the screw broke.
What, do you want to keep it?
Yeah, we can keep
All
it.
right. Keep this screw for some psychotic reason.
Well, we could use it to put it back together.
In that condition?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Okay. Piece of crap.
I can't believe you said that.
Who did? Lamont?
Yeah, that was hilarious.
That was funny.
And I don't even think he was trying to be funny either.
That was funny, bro.
Funny video, bro.
This one's probably not going to come apart in 10 minutes because I'm not rushing through it like I did that one time. Yeah, I moved it. I'm paying attention to where I am.
That's good.
Oh, that's good. Broke too.
I will keep that one too. It might come in handy.
Well, these breaking don't surprise me. There's probably nothing left on the other side.
Yeah, well, this one came from salt fog zone, so this
Yeah, well,
is
we're about
worse
to
than
see-
what I usually deal with.
Yeah, we're about to see how bad the inside of this thing is. Yeah, there's another screw with it. Yeah, not much of that left.
Not a good sign.
Not a good sign!
Well, the machine still works, so whatever condition it in, it still has not lost the charge, which is noteworthy.
Yeah, that is quite noteworthy. Why won't this screw come out? I don't understand.
Is it still grabbing on anything?
It's grabbing on something. I just don't know what. Here it
Try to
is.
spin it.
Stupid. What? This is really annoying me now.
It sounds like you just need some ice cream.
Well, I offered to stop so that we could beat the ice cream now. This is probably going to need like all new screws when we're done with it.
Yeah, that would make it sense.
And unfortunately, all the extra screws I have are at home. Yep, there's another broken one.
We'll keep that one as well.
Yep, here's another one that's broken. So, like, maybe 3 or 4 screws on this thing didn't break.
Well, that's the salt fog.
And that's the lack of a drain hole.
I hate that fog.
Not as much as I do, trust me. You think you hate it? Try living near it.
Oh, I could never.
Ed probably lives near salt fog too.
Probably, yeah. I'm not sure he's quite as close to the shore as you are, though.
I think he's closer, actually.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to dox the guy, but I will have to ask him.
Well, we can call him and ask.
Don't worry, we'll get him into conditioners. It's only a matter of time.
He's already asked about ones for the sunroom.
I was going to say, you mean like the sunroom?
Yeah, we got to hook him up with some good ceiling fans in there and some air conditioners.
Rotor only, right?
Yep.
90s fetters are basically a dime a dozen. I mean, they're so easy to find. Like,
Yeah.
side panel's broken because of course it is.
No, I don't need those anyways. I think a couple blocks of that thick foam insulation work better regardless.
I agree with that. Okay, so
Those stupid side panels never make a good seal up against the window anyways.
they don't. They don't.
They're just a piece of crap.
Thanks for moving the camera. I was just about to do that. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. These aren't the original screws that it came with for the side panels, though. Jeez.
You want cheese too, not just ice cream? We could make some quesadillas.
Ooh, that sounds tasty. Are we making the quesadillas before or after we eat ice cream?
Oh, I don't know.
This isn't even the right side panel for this unit.
Do you want me to cancel it out?
Of course not. What are you,
All right,
nuts?
I'll keep that as well.
Okay. So, oh boy, why don't you get the vacuum?
Here
Did we put it away?
again.
Well, we're not making the same mistake that
Well,
I
are you
made last
gonna-
time.
Are you going to shut it on?
Shut it on.
As long as you're not shutting it on, then I guess the dirt can just sit there, and we'll clean it up afterwards.
Yeah, that's true. Well, we're gonna have to vacuum it out before we take the fan out.
Ah, that's correct. That is so nostalgic.
What
That
the
back grill.
and that red logo?
Yep. I remember
that.
seeing these everywhere around here. And I still see a handful of them in service. There's one just down the street. What happened?
I pinched my hand
Why?
because I thought it would be funny. An older boy told me to do it. Here, so I stopped blocking the camera. There's a screw that didn't break. Shut it on. This thing's probably gonna be nasty inside.
It's gonna be nasty in here soon.
Oh, jeez. Why do you do this to me? I don't deserve this.
It's involuntary.
Oh, whoa, that base pan's in bad shape.
Oh, gosh.
Look at that. That's like paper thin.
Just the way I like it.
Doesn't faze you in the slightest, does it?
The coil don't seem to be too bad though.
Wait till you see the other side of it.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the side that's,
As long as it runs, it's good with me. There it is, Rotorex.
our favorite compressor.
The best compressor ever.
Made in the USA, pride.
That's a bygone era.
This is actually pretty small. The base is quite large for this compressor.
I need that for the thumbnail.
Of course. Well, what else would you use as your thumbnail?
I don't know.
This thing's in rough shape.
I was thinking, I don't think it's all that bad. You can even see the original paint still.
This
Alright.
base pan is crusty, man.
It's still solid. Don't be dramatic
Not
about
so
it.
sure about that.
It's fine. It's got 50 years left on it.
Maybe 50 dog years, if that. Well, let's vacuum it out. Yeah, that motor's not feeling too good. I like the black blower. Ugh, that is a mold nightmare in there. That is disgusting.
There's a lot of mold in there.
Yeah, that blower wheel's gross.
Oh yeah, it's got some white mold.
Cool.
I guess we'll just use this vacuum because the other one is clogged.
Okay.
I think it needs a new bag.
Bag.
Gosh, it sounds like a farm in here. No farms, no ice cream.
Okay, whatever you say.
That's true.
Yeah,
How are you
that's-
gonna get the ice cream without milk?
Moo. We gotta figure out how we're gonna make cow noises in the videos. Like, we know how to say box, but
I don't know. I'll leave that for you to figure out.
I was gonna see if you could figure it out. Piece of crap.
There's a lot of pine needles in here.
That's not good.
Must have been near a pine tree.
No, there's a lot of pine trees
There's some
around.
sticky sap.
Yeah, it's nasty.
I don't think this is all that bad. I think it's traumatizing it.
Paper thin. It's falling apart.
It's working great.
I didn't argue with that. Herbosity tool?
What a stupid design. Who puts the dumb... What?
That should fit. What's the stupid design?
You put this so it sits on the bottom where there's
Oh yeah,
water.
that was a bad idea. Man, just imagine what those sleeves must look like.
Yeah, they're gone. Vacuum free from the curb cleans out an air conditioner free from the curb.
I like that.
Both pieces of equipment still work free.
Well, by the time I get done with this, it might not work anymore.
Why, you gonna break it?
Yeah. It's funny that way.
I'll try to stop you.
Wow, look at that. It has a 3-row evaporator. That's not typical for an 8K.
I thought it was a 6.
No, it's an 8.
Oh. It's a 7.
Well, 7.5. Close enough.
Exaggerating is lying.
I bet you it works like an 8.
It works like a 10.
It might.
Well, at least by today's standards.
Probably works better than that 25 you got.
I would not be surprised.
And all that rust was free.
Yeah, it's a good deal. Like literally dirt sitting in here.
That shit. Oh, stop being so dramatic.
Did you hold the charge?
Oh wow, this is 3 rows thick too. This thing is no joke.
Right, so don't worry about the base pin.
Oh, I'm worried. Well, Bob. All right. Well, there's nothing left of these push nuts. That just upped the difficulty here a little bit.
Should we just cut them off?
Well, the problem is you kind of can't because there's nothing really to grab onto.
Well, you can use a Dremel to cut them off.
Oh boy. This bulkhead's in bad shape too. I've never seen one this bad.
Yeah, this is pretty well deteriorated on the bottom there.
It seems to still have structural integrity otherwise, so.
Then it's good to go.
This motor leaves a bit to be desired. It's actually not as bad as I thought it would be.
It's probably better now because it's not as cold as it was the first time we tested it.
Yeah, although last time we tested it,
Oh, that's right. We tested it
Yeah, in the
a
garage.
second time.
yeah, all the push nuts are basically gone. Which, I mean, in
This
some
is
regard,
such
it
a
makes it a
great air
little easier.
conditioner.
She's a little crusty, folks. Not that Jordan cares. Never bothered you.
No, it doesn't.
You know what would be handy right about now? Those taps.
Yeah, well, I don't know where they are.
And I forgot to bring my taps.
At least you know where yours are.
This unit was not well cared for.
Still a great machine though.
I agree. I never disputed that.
I don't
This
think
is-
it was any more neglected than any other ones though. This is pretty standard.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Unfortunately, people just don't care for air conditioners.
We do.
Oh,
There's dozens of us.
yeah, we're strange.
Well, yeah, that goes without saying. Where's the switch? Here it is.
Hurry up.
You telling me to hurry up if that's not hypocrisy at its finest. Unfortunately, the drain for the evaporator was clogged, so this thing was holding water. That might also be why it got canceled out.
That's a good point. It could have been leaking inside.
Yeah, it might have been overflowing into the house. I don't care.
Or it could have been the fan motor that canceled it out.
I think Christian was the one who said we should make a label that says Rotor X inside instead of
Yes.
Intel. Actually, I really like the sticker on the Rotor X compressor, where it's like, oh, see the difference or whatever it is. Yeah, the difference. Rotor X, made in the USA. The difference is pride. I mean, oh wow, this is in the structural area now, this rust. No, that's not good. Yeah, see.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, some of the older Rotor X's had it. But yeah, this has me really nervous though.
What do you think's going to happen?
Well, the compressor might fall out.
Well, then we'll just put it back in.
On what? It's in the
The
structure.
refrigerant lines will hold it in place. That's how some of my best air conditioners are.
Well, I can't argue with that.
Is that? I think it's just loose or something. I don't think that the base pan's going in there.
I can see through it. It's right here.
Yeah, but feel the nut. It's still plenty sturdy. I don't think you give rusted metal enough credit.
You have to remember where I live, okay? Rusted metal is not long for this world in my parts.
Yeah, but it's not there anymore. It's not going to get any worse.
You do know the rust never sleeps, right?
I think it's sound asleep right now. You don't hear it snoring?
This is going to be packed with dirt up there.
Probably.
You know what I'm going to do?
What are you going to do?
I'm going to take off this jacket so I don't make it dirty.
Okay.
OnlyFans, slide into my DMs.
Can't make this stuff up. Oh yeah, that's electrically safe. Let's hang a jacket on a wire above a heater.
It's plenty sturdy enough.
Okay.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'll put it on top of Kirby over here. How's that?
$2,000 jacket stand.
What is it that Russ says? It ain't a bad idea if it works.
Yep. Rotor X always works, so that must not be a bad idea either. Oh no, that went into the scrap wood.
Is it really?
I heard it hit some wood.
It belongs to the wood now, huh? Okay. Well,
That's unfortunate.
it's not like it isn't missing a million other screws.
Well, I'll find. I need to clean up that wood pile, anyways.
Geez, could they make these wires any shorter?
Well, they had to cut costs somewhere, and they certainly didn't do it with the compressor.
Or the refrigeration system at large.
True.
There we go.
Those are long enough, I think.
Well, so here's the thing, right? I have to push this little. Oh, that is not a good sound. Not a good sound.
That's my favorite sound an air conditioner can make.
What, crunching metal?
Yep.
Where is that stupid screw?
I saw it bounce into that pile. It's got to be on one of those bottom pieces.
It is what it is. I'm not gonna spend any more time being distracted by that. Alright. Well, this is a little aggravating, but we'll get it.
What is?
What's that?
What's wrong?
Well, just getting to some of these wires is a little tough. Because I have to. This bottom of this cap feels sticky.
Is it a Honeywell capacitor?
It is not. It's probably time for a new one anyway. Thing's 30 years old.
Yeah, it doesn't owe us anything after 30 years.
It's like, what, $15, $20 part anyway.
And you can still get halfway decent quality capacitors.
Oh yeah. You can probably get something better than what. Probably get something better than what was in there. I should probably wash my hands before touching these tools. Would you prefer I do that?
I like when tools are sticky.
No.
That's why I always buy Honeywell tools.
Wait, what? So what's the correlation between Honeywell and...
Well, honey is sticky.
Oh, that I see.
Yeah.
I see what you mean. How did they put these screws? How did they put these terminals on here? They're all facing each other. Like, there's not enough room to...
Well, they probably put it on before the capacitor was screwed in place.
Yeah, well, I guess... Honeywell tools.
Does Honeywell even make tools?
They make safety glasses, I know that. I think they bought UVEX or whatever. So this is a Korean capacitor, I think.
This is probably a decent quality.
Yeah. But I mean, like you said, it doesn't owe us anything at this point. Alright, so we got our compressor wires out. And then we just got to take this clip off. And then from there, because all the push nuts are gone, we should be able to just lift this thing off. Assuming there's no push nut under here, which, well, I mean, if there was, it's gone now.
Easy enough.
Yeah. Okay, so put this capacitor back. When I was in high school, that's what one of the students used to call it, a capacitor. That's not what it's called. I think he said it wrong on purpose, though, in his defense.
Is that kind of like incandescent versus incandescent?
He's not even here and he's catching strays, I tell you.
Oh, he could call on the telephone. We could ask.
He just called like a half an hour
We
ago.
should have talked about light bulbs.
Half the people probably don't have any idea what we're talking about, and if you know, you know. Okay. Incandescent. That is an excellent compressor, though.
I agree.
It is so quiet.
Best brand there is.
Some more of this junk. Oh man,
What happened?
there's so much metal flaking off. Okay.
I don't. That's a pretty good vacuum.
Yeah, I agree. Alright, we're on the home stretch now. There's only a couple more screws left, and then this whole thing will pop right out. At least it's supposed to. I think that 1995, which is when this was manufactured, I think was the last year they used the old brown grills.
I like those.
I do too. I think they look pretty cool. Alright. Painted myself into a little bit of a corner here. Back of this thing's in bad shape. Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I can't believe how big this
That was almost catastrophic.
yeah, that would have been bad. Then the screws would have been gone forever. I can't believe how oversized the evaporator and condenser is on this thing.
Well, I guess that's how they got it so efficient. What does it claim to be?
880 watts, I think.
8.5. That's pretty good.
Not too shabby. All right. I wish I had brought my little screwdriver handle.
Well, I probably have one here that we could use.
Well, I'm on the last like 2 screws now. It doesn't matter anymore.
Okay, we won't use it when we put it back
So
together.
we won't use it at all.
That was also almost catastrophic.
Oh, come on. That's an accident waiting to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be invited back. I don't want to break stuff that doesn't belong to me.
Yeah, you already made a mess today.
Yeah, and I cleaned it up.
You turned this place into a forest.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Is it coming off?
It's slowly getting there. There's a little bit of stiction over there.
Oh wow, this is pretty bad here. That's really built up.
Well, I think whoever owned this had a cat. Ew. There's a lot of crud in there. Alright, so I just have to take out like maybe, let's see, 1, 2, 3 more screws.
Okay.
That should take about a half an hour. How long are we in right now anyway?
31 minutes and 40 seconds.
It's a lot longer than it normally takes me, but this thing's also needed a lot of work first.
Yeah, there's some rust to deal with.
Rusted. Alright, so after I take out this screw, we should be ready to lift this out. Rusted. Like that sound. Alright, so what am I missing here? Actually, I can put that screw back in. I've only done this like a million freaking times. You think I'd remember? So what's probably happening is it's probably stuck on this foam piece. Oh, yeah, I see what the problem is. This is like paper thin over here, and it's starting to bend as it's getting caught on the threads.
That's not good.
There we go. And we're in. Oh, man. Okay.
Oh, that's not anywhere near as bad as I was expecting.
I don't think it's going to survive coil cleaning, though.
Oh, we'll have to do it very delicately. Some integrity for sure. No.
There's not going to be much left after you coil clean this.
Well, I'll do it very delicately.
I should be able to vacuum that without taking fins with me.
Right, but you can't. It actually doesn't look all that plugged. Where there's not that dust on the surface, you can still see through it. seems better on the bottom than the middle, which is kind of odd.
That's not what I would have expected.
No. And maybe that's just the effects of the salt fog, I don't know.
Well,
Usually the bottom is the worst.
Yeah, that's what's always been the case for me.
But this seems a lot sturdier down there than it does right here.
Interesting. And the top is pretty bad too. Look
Yes,
at that.
that it is.
I shouldn't be able to do that.
Correct.
Not
This
good.
is pretty reasonable.
Yeah, well, the inside usually are fine.
Well, it's because the salt fog is not brought into the house.
Well,
I mean, not
yeah,
excessively.
some of it makes its way in, but not much.
If you keep the door shut, not as much will come in.
Keep your windows open. That's going to be a big problem. Yikes. Might be a good time to break for some ice cream.
I think so.
Yuck.
Ugh.
Ugh. Sure you still want this thing?
Of course. Why, you want it too?
Meh.
It's gonna last longer around here than where you
Well,
are.
that's kind of where my head's at. It's safer with you than it is with me.
Well, you gotta move away from that salt fog.
I'm working on it.
Hurry up. Mold.
That's disgusting. That
It's-
blower wheel's black, and that mold is just gross.
So that's kind of unusual. The blower was black, but the mold is white. Usually it's the opposite.
Now here's something interesting. This only has one capillary tube, not two. That's the first time I've ever seen that on a 7.5K. Usually there's like a manifold over here and there's two cap tubes going in.
Strange. Well, whatever the design is, it works because it lacks nothing in performance.
Ooh. Despite having a very slow fan. Speaking of slow, when we have an ice cream. If I remember correctly, this cap tube was making a banging sound too on this unit.
Well, they're not coiled up very nicely, so I could see that being the case.
Yeah, we have to tie wrap it
Yep.
up to the suction line or something.
We don't think that the sound is right here.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I think that just needs a tie wrap around it. I usually do put 2 tie wraps around the loops,
I think what's happening is the cap tube is banging onto the base pan.
which is not good.
Yeah, see?
Ah, I see. Yep. So a tie wrap has got to go on the bottom where
Yeah,
it'll
right
hold it
here.
off the plastic,
Okay.
or hold it off the metal rather. Okay, that's an easy fix.
Is it as easy as eating ice cream?
Yes. It might fall over onto the fan. Okay. Beep.
Beep. In the interest of time, we can revisit
When does that become a concern?
Yeah, I know. We can revisit the sleeves next time we work on this.
Okay.
Because we have to take it apart again to... Oh, boy.
Yeah, it's got to be washed anyways.
Oh, man. This base pan has seen better days. And this whole unit is about to see better days.
It is. Especially the blower wheel.
Well, oh yeah, that's right. You wanted to throw that in the dishwasher, right?
Yeah.
All right, so...
If you want to take that off right now, we can put it in there
what I'm
along
gonna
with the shroud and everything too.
You think we could put the Venturi in there? You don't think it's going to get damaged?
This plastic shroud.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we could...
The
we absolutely-
styrofoam I would not put in there, no, because it's too hot.
Honestly, I probably wouldn't be too worried about it.
You don't think it would be a problem?
Probably not.
Because you really can't replace that piece. I would hate to take the risk with it.
Okay, it's up to you. I mean, it's kind of your unit. It's mine, but it's like, I'm never probably going to take it back. Although I do admittedly like the whole 1100 RPM fan in a 7500 BTU unit, though.
Yeah, but you don't seem to like the base pan.
The base pan is awful.
I like the base pan.
Well, that's just wrong. People like what they like, fine, but that base pan, no. They even started taking these stupid things out in 1996. Like, how much money did they save by doing that?
I don't really have an objection with that. Those are kind of pointless.
Oh, I agree too, but it's just a sign of cheapening. Although, the old ones didn't even have that. They just kind of expected people to be smart enough to not stick their fingers in there.
Oh, that's a bygone era.
I don't think the new ones have that. Well, they wouldn't because it costs money, but people are stupider now than they used to be, so... This is gross. Yuck.
What the heck was that?
Oh, you getting the hex keys?
No. Did you hear something fall when I closed the straw?
I did.
Yeah, what was that?
I thought that was the drawer sliding all the way back.
I hope that's what it was. Nope, I think something fell.
That's unfortunate.
You're not kidding.
This is disgusting. Look at this. Yuck. If you wouldn't mind, could you get me a hex key?
There's some right in front of you on the bench there.
Well...
Are they not? They're not long enough.
Oh, I forgot about these. 9/64 is probably the right size.
Something did fall.
That's unfortunate.
And you fell?
Something stupid.
The vacuum tool that you were using.
The what?
The vacuum tool that you was using.
How did that fall?
I don't know. You know what else fell? The bags for that vacuum.
For the Kirby?
No, for the Aura.
Oh, for Tom?
I knew I had some.
I knew you had some too. Oh boy. Whoop. Alright, so this blower wheel's gonna fight us.
I'm stuck.
You need help? You good? The bags! So I'm gonna need some wood 40, which I know is in here somewhere.
That'd be some plastic 75 at the bottom.
Plastic 75!
Is it over here somewhere?
Oh, here it is. I find it.
We could open the cabinet, but there's so much junk in there we can't. Someday I'll get the room cleaned up.
Yeah, and then you'll have room to put more
Yeah, and I'll
fans.
put something else there and we'll have the same problem over and over again.
Forever and ever and ever.
Yep, just like Ed was describing, this is the psychotic pattern.
And that's the one I'm not going to let myself get into when I
give me a
move.
break.
Well, I'm not going to let it happen, but you probably will encourage it.
What else are you gonna do to space in your house?
Keep it free of junk.
But then what purpose does it serve? Just space?
Yeah, what's wrong with that? Oh, will you stop it with that?
I can't help it. We just ate quesadillas.
So there's a trick to this. I remember what it is now. I think what you did...
I did something?
Yes. I think what you did was you held the shaft with an adjustable wrench and were able to kind of walk it off that way.
Correct. That is what I usually do. Is the rear fan stuck to the shaft good or no?
It's good enough that I can work with it now. This is probably going to take a little while.
I accounted for that.
What's that?
I accounted for that.
Did you?
These things never come off easy.
Ouch.
You want me to hold... It might be better to hold the blower wheel, you know, on both sides. You want me to hold the back and you pull the front, or vice versa?
If you don't mind, that would be a big help.
I think that would make it go a little bit easier.
Yeah, it'll probably go a lot faster that way. And we need all the help we can get in that
I
department.
can't guarantee it's going to go any faster, but...
Well, if you hold it and I'm able to walk the blower wheel off with my two hands. Look at this. This is disgusting.
Mold.
No, that's not. That's gross. It's coming.
It's going.
Making pretty good progress. Although it doesn't feel like it.
Why is there shards of glass in the bottom of that air tunnel?
I have absolutely no idea.
It kind of looks like a piece of an incandescent light bulb.
It does. It looks like a C9 or something. Okay.
Oh, you can't make some of this stuff up.
Free at last. Well, almost. Alright, so that's the harder one to get off. Look at this. This is gross.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Well, it's 30 years of dirt and junk, so...
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to wash my hands before I touch this stupid thing.
It's not stupid.
I'll be right back.
Alright. Don't get the sink all dirty.
Oh, the water's off down there, isn't it?
Yeah, I can shut it on.
Shut it on. Well, since we're going in there, we may as well take the blower wheel with us. And the, well, whatever this thing is called.
That's called the...
This actually might be the Venturi.
The air shroud. I guess what we'll do is we'll put it in the dishwasher.
This is disgusting.
Yeah, we might as well put, what else can we put in there at the same time?
Is there anything else
How
you
about
need?
this piece? Could we put that piece in there?
Well, we can.
Because we have to take the fan off to get the motor
Yeah,
part
we could do
anyways.
that. Yeah, we could do
I
that.
just don't want to waste the cycle.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
You know, the hot water's not free.
Yeah, once I get that off, we'll put that in there too. But for
Okay.
now, I just want to wash my hands.
Okay.
But okay.
Ugh, it's getting cold out here again.
Let's turn the conditioners off.
Okay. I'll shut the water on. Okay, the water's on.
Shut it on.
There's some fans in the way here.
Shut it on.
We'll just have to be careful of those fans.
Okay. Fan. I like the way letter H says that. Hello?
Yeah, he says it pretty good.
He says it, I think, the funniest. Hello? Shut it on. Are those the Camerons or whatever they were?
Those are, they're not Camerons. They're 36-inch, Rallies, something like that. You want me to put the soap?
The duck soap?
There's all these animals here.
Are those the Jeep ducks?
No, these are just regular ducks.
Oh, okay, because I know that that's like a Jeep thing.
Yeah, I don't understand what that is though. I've seen it many times, but I don't get it.
Well, how would I know? I'm not a Jeep person. You are.
Well, I still don't get it.
Apparently not enough of a Jeep person.
No, I guess not.
Somebody told me Jeep stands for just empty every pocket.
Yeah, it was a pretty good car up until about 10 or 12 years old, and it started to fall apart. But, you know, in its defense, a lot of the failures were rust-induced. There was
Right.
really only one or two things that happened over the years that were really uncalled for.
No, the only thing that really was kind of inexcusable was the engine problem.
Right. There's some towels over there.
Oh, I could use it? Okay, so my hands are nice and clean now.
Excellent.
So we'll get the other fan off.
There's the goo on.
Goo on. Can't spell gone without on.
Correct.
Oh man, you're just...
What?
I'm gonna pass out from these fumes, man.
It's a stinking quesadilla. We probably should move that out of the walkway a little bit. That's an accident waiting to happen.
That's an accident that's gonna happen. It's not even waiting to happen. It's amazing it didn't happen yet. Okay.
Well, we don't exactly move around very quickly.
Will you stop it?
I can't help it.
I'm gonna pass out. I can't do this anymore.
What do you want to do? Work outside?
Yes. And you're the one who doesn't have a sense of smell either.
Correct.
Must be nice.
Ah, perfect.
You don't even smell anything. What do you mean perfect? Oh, that is disgusting. I'm gonna smack you next time you do that.
What are you going to do? Get a stomachache instead?
I don't know, go upstairs or something in the bathroom where there's a fan.
Another fan. It's always about fan.
Fans! Fans!
You're going to get mold all over the wrench.
Oh, sorry. Well, you know what I should do?
Is this fan getting powdery at all?
I don't think so.
No, it seems pretty.
Like I said, I've only ever seen that happen once. And that was on a unit that had extremely low hours on it. Probably extremely high hours in the sun. You know what
That's definitely yellowed though. There is some yellowing taking place.
Well,
on that
that's
fan.
that's probably the rust in the water.
Yeah, it probably is moisture induced. All the more reason there should be a drain hole.
You know what I should have done first is I should have put down a pellet bag. After I just spent all that time cleaning up this bench.
Well, this bench I'm not too worried about. It's the one inside I try to keep clean.
Bench.
Most of the work done out here is dirtier anyways.
Okay, well.
That's why we have multiple workspaces.
Whoops. Okay. So I think I'm going to need a...
You hold it on there?
Well, I think I'm going to need a smaller wrench. Because this one's a little bit too big. Is there a smaller one in the studio, maybe? Well, it's got too much slop in it. So, like, when I try to go back and forth... Actually, this is coming off pretty easy. Would you mind holding that?
Is it shut already?
It's as shut as I can get it.
Seems to be working okay now.
Oh, man, this is tight. What'd you say? It's a biohazard?
Eye hazard. This was sticking up out at me.
Oh, the thermostat?
I was already so paranoid about, you know, my eyes as it was, and after what happened with the Christmas light situation, I've just been excessively paranoid about it ever since.
I don't blame you.
As I'm sure you are as well.
It's going. It's most of the way there. Probably nobody can see me.
Standard.
Worse than usual. Spin!
What the heck is this material? That's unusual.
It's like there's fiberglass under there.
That looks like it would actually clean up pretty easily.
It does.
Huh.
There we go. Alright, that actually came apart pretty easily. That wrench makes a big difference.
Yeah, that works good.
Yeah, that was like the best idea I think you've ever had. Alright, so we could throw these in there too.
Do you really think this styrofoam would be okay? I'm not sure about that.
I personally don't think the water gets hot enough to damage it, but if you don't want to do it, I'm not going to make
Well,
you do
what
it.
temperature do you think would damage it?
I'd probably have to get to like boiling temperature
Because
before.
the boiler is set to 170 at peak, so it's the water. It would be like 150, 170, somewhere in that range potentially.
You know what we could do is we could just like pour some water directly out of the tap on the corner or something.
Well, the problem is that exposure for 3 minutes of running the tap versus 2.5 hours is different. I have that busted one upstairs in the attic. I should really get it down and just throw it in there with something else and see what happens.
Yeah. If you don't want to do it, then that's fine. I totally
I'd rather
understand.
not take the risk.
Okay.
'Cause we just can't replace it.
Okay.
But I will try it at some point with the other one that
Alright.
we use. What did we use that for?
We use that to test the paint out.
Yeah, I'll use that one and see what happens.
Okay. All right, so I guess I'm going to have to let this drop down. Now the problem is I need something to prop it up on. Oh, there's a smaller wrench I could have used. Whatever. Doesn't matter now. I try to clean as I go so I don't have to worry about dealing with it later. Where's the clip for the blower wheel? Here it is. I don't want to put this clip through the dishwasher.
Yeah, I wouldn't either because there's going to be bleach in there.
It's going to corrode it even worse.
Correct. We could put some salt in there as well.
Doesn't this have enough salt in it already? Why won't you? Something I can hold this up with.
What needs to be held up?
The motor, otherwise it's going to fall.
I can just hold it up while you take it off.
Well, you know how slow I work? You're going to be there for a while.
Hurry up.
Hold on, let me get the oil off this wood 40, plastic 40, plastic 75, what was that?
Plastic 75.
Okay. So the problem with this is this has to come off.
Okay.
So let's switch spots. I'm going to hold on to this for now. Oh man, you got the crap out of this.
All I did was turn it. I can put it right back.
No, it kind of bent it up.
Huh?
Bent up the guard.
Well, we'll just have to bend it back.
Or we can just leave it off. That's also
And
possible.
get more air that way.
More screws. I like to keep things original,
I
though, that's
do
the
too.
thing.
I would put it back.
Back.
You never know if the airflow is supposed to be slightly restricted like that or something for whatever reason.
Okay, so this is going to come out now. Alright.
That thing is gross.
This is disgusting.
I
This,
hate that part.
it's not nearly... What?
I hate that part.
It's not nearly as bad as the one was in that Hampton Bay, the first one.
Yeah, we've definitely seen worse, but that is up there.
That'll probably wash off. We could probably do that in the kitchen sink. Or actually, not the kitchen sink, but the sink in the basement.
Yeah, that's true. We could do that.
A little bit of bleach will take that right off. I need to reach my tools.
Okay.
I'm holding it. I'm good. Probably I'm not going to throw this on the floor because I don't want any oil or anything to get on the rug.
I'll put it on the air conditioner.
Just gonna. Well, we'll have to kind of go back and forth here. Was it really 7/16? Interesting. I wasn't expecting that.
What is it usually?
I thought it was the next size up.
Who knows what the heck that size is, because it's some stupid, dumb, fractional trash.
So you weren't alive, and I wasn't yet either. There was a big to-do and a big controversy about that back in the 80s.
As there should have been.
And obviously we know what won out, and it wasn't sanity, that's for sure. Apparently, the metric system was the tool of the devil. It was so stupid. Like, it was satanic to use it. Like, I'm not even joking. That's what people were saying.
Well, there's people that think barcodes are demonic.
So I had a boss. You know what? No, I'm not going to... I don't want to say anything personal about my job. Never mind. I'll tell you off camera. It has to do with barcodes, and it's not anything bad, but it's not something that I want to say publicly.
Oh, there's so many things I would say, but I'm not saying them publicly either.
It's like I said, it's not anything disparaging. I just don't want to dox the guy. He's a good guy. I worked for him for a long time. What you could do if you don't mind is while you're sitting there, could you pull the fan wires off? It's these three right here off the switch.
Okay.
Here's a flat blade screwdriver if you want to use it to prise it off.
Okay.
Okay. Bah.
The switch box.
You don't have to worry about marking them. It doesn't matter. If they're in the wrong order, who cares?
I care. I don't want to put it on low and it goes to high.
Well, then you switch it. You switch the wires on there. This was such overkill. Like, they put nuts on one side and they put bolts on the other. Like, they did not want this fan to move.
Well, if the fan comes off, it might break the coil.
Yeah, but this plate was only used up until 1997 or 1996. And then it got canceled out, and then the motor screwed directly into the bulkhead after that. Alright. What in the world? What?
What happened?
How did that get stuck in there? Alright.
Must have been something to do with friction.
You're always forcing things. Alright. And we can bring this motor into the studio and work on it there, or we can work on it here. I don't really care.
Well, it's warmer in there. It might make more sense to go in there.
I'm going to say it's plenty warm in here. Maybe not for you, but for me it doesn't bother me.
Okay, well, we could stay in here too. Either one is fine.
Well, all the tools are in the studio, so it makes sense to film it in there, I think.
Which tools do we need?
Oh, we need the drill press and stuff?
That's in here.
Nah, you know what? You were right. Let's do it in the studio. Okay. Just one more thing.
Is there another wire attached?
Yes. There's going to be a yellow wire that goes to the cap and an orange wire that goes to the neutral bus bar. Or common, I guess is really what it is.
The
Yellow. Any luck?
It's a horrible angle to work at. I can't get the driver underneath there.
That better?
Nope.
Well, if you got to use the pliers, use the pliers.
I don't like it because you might damage the tightness of the thing, but
I've used pliers lots of times, never had a problem. Plus, barely any current goes through the cap for the fan. Alright. We're home free now.
okay.
We're away expensive.
I hate tamper-resistant outlets.
I thought that was unusually hard to plug in. I wonder
Yep,
why.
That's why.
That's unfortunate.
It's only like that because normally that plugs in the exhaust fan and it's switched, so it doesn't get plugged and unplugged ever. But
Oh, okay.
because with Christmas time I reused the plug for something else, and now I needed the extra plug.
What if you wanted to use the exhaust fan?
Well, it's boarded up because it's too cold.
I don't care.
I do. You know how much it costs to heat this room?
Probably a lot because it's electric heat.
Yep. We got to take care of that this summer.
Okay. All right. You know what?
What?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't need this long extension anymore. And you said you wanted to throw this in the dishwasher, right?
Yeah, you might as well. We got to clean it at some point.
Okay. Bah.
Beep. Fill it in for Dave. It's kind of noisy.
You hear that, right?
Yep.
I mean, the viewers can't, but
Very dry bearings.
I'm actually amazed it spins as freely as it does. Alright, so would you mind getting me the battery powered drill so we can clean up these shafts?
You want to just turn it on
With what?
with the capacitor?
We can if you want. It's faster to just use the drill though.
Okay.
If you don't want to, then...
Well, I wouldn't personally want to do that, but if you think that's easy, I can get it.
Okay. Oh, and could you get sandpaper too? Alright, so we're going to take this motor out, take it apart, and try to lubricate the bearings and stuff. As you can probably hear, it's really dry. Sounds crappy. This is the first Kwai Chow fan motor I've encountered that had knackered bearings. But we're going to get it working much better. Service it. There's 4 nuts that have to come off, and then another 4 after that. This is a very unusual configuration. I probably said this in other videos. This is an 1100 RPM fan motor for a 7.5K, which is very, very slow, but it means it's very, very quiet. The air that comes out of it is very, very cold, too. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to mark where the wires go with a W. I'm going to scratch a W into the metal here. W for wires, or an
Do
M.
you want to put some salt on that?
We can. Why?
Oh, just to clean it up.
Do you want some pepper to go with the salt? Or?
Yeah.
So this has kind of like a bit of a strange seal or something over there.
Probably to try to keep moisture out.
Yeah, and I think that they did a pretty good job, because as I was explaining when you were off camera, and I forgot to ask you to bring sandpaper.
There's some next to the oil.
Ah, crud, I broke the washer.
Why?
because an older boy told me to do it. It was going to break anyway, it's very brittle. And it really doesn't do much anyway. Oh, it has seals on both sides, interesting. Let me put it in front of the lens, there we go. So, it's okay. It's not a big deal.
Oh, we want it.
Not a big deal! Where did you say the
Near the oil.
Oh, I see. This is probably coarse, but fine enough. Yeah, 240 should work okay. Would you do me a favor? Because I don't want to get like oily mud all over your drill. Could you just thread that chuck onto there?
I hate when the tools get muddy.
Well, that's what I'm trying to avoid.
You know, this... I'm not going to go over it again.
You're never going to take that footrest off, are you?
It's not even the footrest now. The whole thing is just...
You just shook the camera.
What? I need a stool in here is what we need.
You mean like this blue one here?
No, I mean like the one of the ones that's in the garage.
In fact, that'll probably work for me to sit. Well, wow, this thing's really rickety.
That's the one that we use for the ceiling fan.
We have to use it for that.
Right, because people specifically request that stool.
That's pretty stupid.
Another very stupid thing that's happened around here.
All right.
Oh, I hate this.
Wow, this is really covered in junk. I think I need a coarser sandpaper.
There should be some coarser... Oh, you know why it's not working? He didn't put any WD-40
Yeah,
on
I knew you were going to make fun of me for that.
There should be some coarser ones over there.
Okay. This looks like it's pretty good. Yeah, those bearings sound bad.
Yeah, they have no oil. This is also coming off.
It's actually cleaning up pretty nicely.
Good.
Those bearings sound awful.
That sounds like some worn brush washers, maybe.
Yeah. Alright. This side looks great. What do you think? I think that looks pretty good.
Yeah, that seems reasonable enough.
Okay. Can we switch sides now?
I suppose.
Well, that's the side that's going to be easier.
I think you might have to go more than that.
A little more? Okay.
I usually try to get to the point where you don't feel any kind of...
Yeah, it's hard to tell with the gloves. That's the
fair
thing.
enough.
And by the way, and I know I probably said this before, wearing gloves while you're touching a rotating object is not usually the best idea. So
That's actually a pretty major hazard.
yeah, take care.
And this is a lot of torque here, much more than the motor would give.
These gloves are flimsy enough that they'll probably rip anyway.
Yeah.
That's sliding over it pretty easily now.
Good.
You tell me what you think. I think it feels fine. Oop, you good?
I'm getting so tired of this chair not working right. Yeah, I think we're probably good now.
Okay. Alright, let's do the other side. I just don't like that doing this takes the coating off of the shaft.
Well, the coating, I would say, has already failed at this point, if it looks like this. What the heck is going on with this?
What did you do?
Is it busted?
No, it's backwards from what you expected
Well,
to
I
be.
invert things all the time, so it's nothing unusual. I gotta get a piece of paper.
What's the paper for?
to protect the shaft.
Oh, yeah, the shaft we just cleaned up.
Yep.
Here's a sticky note if you want to wrap that around it.
I don't want to put sticky on there.
Alright.
It's not a Honeywell motor.
Alright, alright. It's a Honeywell capacitor, though.
It is?
Well, no, it's
Oh.
a sticky capacitor.
In the defense of this chair, if the room wasn't such a blaring disaster, it wouldn't be a problem. But that's neither here nor there.
And you're on my case telling me I need more things.
I don't have enough fans. I never have enough fans to use. It gets hot out, I don't even know what to do. I sit there and sweat.
Especially this time of year, it gets really hot. Middle of February. That is literally the hot. See, I'm actually saying the right thing by accident. It's literally the hottest month of the year. Kind of ruined the joke, didn't I?
Yeah, it is what it is.
And it's not what it ain't.
It's never going to be what it should have been. Just like the ice cream wasn't what it should have been at all. Of course, this time it's all screwed up. This is like if it was a Lasco product.
Oh, please, to be shaking more than that.
That's got a lot of play. Too much.
The thrust washers are probably gone.
I think so.
Do you have a pack of thrust washers? I thought you did.
Yeah, I have some.
They're probably not this size, though.
There might be one that's this size.
I think I'll call that good. Feels pretty good to me. You take a look.
Yeah, I think it's pretty reasonable.
Okay. The flat part of the shaft is going to always be crappy, but that's okay because
that doesn't matter.
Yeah, it never touches the bearing anyway. All right, if you wouldn't mind just undoing that. Remember, it has to tighten, not loosen.
It has to loosen?
Lucy? Yeah, this moves surprisingly freely. I don't know what was going on with this.
Well, sometimes the bearings can be dry and screwed up and still spin free.
Okay. Well, I mean, we're taking care of it. We're going to make it better, so it's going to be in good shape when we get done with it. Now, I've never seen inside a Kwai Chow before. I'm very curious. I think Carson took one apart and oiled it one time.
Oh, you've never serviced one of these?
Nope. Never had to.
So these are the ones that you think are better?
Well, they're better as far as the bearings are concerned. But I like the LG ones. But those have had more bearing problems for some strange reason.
That seems pretty stiff to initially get started.
Okay.
And then it spins freer.
And let's face it, it doesn't have any torque, so it has to overcome all that stiction.
Well, it's PSC. It shouldn't be that bad.
That's fair. It's not shaded pole. Shaded pole is like, forget it.
That's like on those stupid Lakewood oscillating fans.
What kind of fan?
Actually, the DX series has PSC.
That's kind of strange.
So I would actually take the DX over to A.
Oh boy, this is not going to go well, is it?
We might have to give it some taps with a rubber mallet.
Yeah.
Which is in the garage, of course.
I mean, one of the... No, that would be a really bad... I was going to say we could probably tap the shaft here. So maybe pop it off that way. But I don't really want to put that kind of force on the bearings. And
Yeah, that would probably work, but I don't know what that would do to the bearing surface.
the bearings that are already in really good condition as it is. All right. I'm gonna go get that. Try to reuse these. Slow down, Kevin. Don't go too fast.
Whoa, you're going pretty fast now.
Yeah, let's see what we're able to do here. I'll go get that mallet.
Okay.
I have a feeling it's going to fight us. Oh boy.
That's definitely a worn or maybe missing thrust washer.
The problem is if it's missing, will we even know?
No, but there should not be that much. I think that's too much horizontal.
Horizontan?
movement. Shouldn't move that much horizontan.
Alright, this is going to be a little tricky, and
I would just bang the shells a couple times first and see if you can break it
like
free.
one of these?
It's probably that rust there is what's,
Rust.
yeah.
Talk about like that.
You might even have to end up using the metal one just to, because there's probably a ring of rust around here and around there, and it's likely what's causing it to be stuck.
You know what? I can hit it. There's a
Ooh,
groove.
that's good, yeah.
I think it's going. Man, this thing's a mess now.
Well, we'll have to clean that off.
And I was hoping to avoid that. I should have cleaned this thing off before I...
Yeah, this is getting everywhere.
Maybe we should get another one, a new one.
That would be logical.
Feels like it's moving, but I can't tell.
I don't think anything's happening.
That's really quite strange.
Well, it's been exposed to the elements for 30 years, so
Boy, this does not want to come apart.
I think it's probably very rusted.
Rusted?
Yeah, a lot of rust. Sounds like an air conditioner.
Sounds like an air conditioner enthusiast or something.
There's still a washer over there. Or not a washer, whatever the heck
I know
that
what
thing
you
is
meant.
called.
That's
That's not a washer. It was 3702. That's not a washer. That's a nut.
We're nuts. This is really aggravating me. You know what? I'm gonna
What?
have to hit it with the metal one now.
I think you're going to have to use the metal one.
Oh, there we go. That wasn't too
Yeah, 'cause
bad.
the metal one gives you that
little bit
shock
extra,
that'll break
yeah.
the rust area.
Rust area. There we go. That came apart very easily. Oh wow! Look at that bearing.
Wow.
It's dry as, as the
Yeah,
desert.
it has zero lubrication left.
So, oh man, I really don't like what I'm about to do here.
What?
Oh, that's the seal that's getting stuck. Okay.
It's not coming through.
It-
Because we
it's-
can always spin it up again and
Yeah, it's the seal. So,
can we get the seal out?
not easily, no. Well, maybe I could
think-
pick at it.
This is really getting, because all this crumbs is going into the
Man.
telephone. Maybe if we use something like this, we can just kind of.
This is very nicely wound, by the way.
Yeah, this looks like a good quality motor.
That was not a good sound.
Well, this probably wasn't serving any purpose anyways.
Is it broken?
Yeah, it broke. But see, there is some rust there that needs to be cleaned out.
Rust.
Yeah,
there.
there's some more rust. And this is still functional. We can put that back on even though it cracked.
You know, I made a boo-boo here. I never marked where this lines up with. Now, the good news is...
Does it matter?
Well, I always try to put it back where it was. Oh, that scared me. That's just a little strand of hair or something. I thought that was a wire.
Gosh.
That would have been bad. Alright, so just for posterity's sake...
Now it's gonna rust.
Okay, so now we know where that goes. And of course now this thing's all jacked up.
It might not spin without the screws in place. Do you have to put the other shell on? You don't think we can spin it up without the other shell on?
Well, I guess you could, but then the rotor's going to touch the stator.
We'll go slowly. Which we probably would do already, but...
I really should stop pulling this through dry like that, too. Is it still meeting resistance? Well, put a drop of oil on there and see what we get.
You might get some resistance.
Alright, let's see.
It's gonna smell.
Here we go. It's going. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just oil this up a little bit. That should come through no problem.
Good.
Oh wow, that bearing does not look good.
That definitely needs to be cleaned. Does it look like the thrust washer is really worn down?
Oh, you know what else I didn't do? I didn't mark which end goes in which side.
Well, we know that it goes like this.
We know that right now, so what we should do is we should put a scratch on there.
Where?
On the end of this.
Okay.
So, put the letter A.
Ah!
We'll put an A on here. Okay.
Okay.
A.
Yeah, this thrust washer is just pretty much gone on this.
So what I'm going to do next, because this worked really well on the other side, so we're going to... I don't think we have a choice. I think we have to...
Is there a reason to take that off?
Well, how are we going to oil it?
We can clean the bearing from this side,
I
and
guess
then we
that's
can
probably
stick the
true.
zoom spout down there. I'd
Ooh,
rather not
yeah, look
play-
at that thrust. There was a thrust washer there. It's gone now.
Yeah, that's what that sound was.
That's what's left of it. Wow, that thing is brutally messed up.
That's just, it got hot from the friction and just kind of vaporized. That does look like a pretty good quality stator though.
That's very nice. That's one of the nicer windings I've seen. It's very nicely laced. Yeah, that's all full of crud in there. Where's that little tiny screwdriver? Actually, you know what might work is that pick tool. That looks like a needle.
This one?
Well, yeah,
I use that as a pointer most of the time.
that works pretty good. Yeah, this is like greasy and sticky and...
That, I bet, is the thrust washer.
Yeah, it probably is.
As you can see on this, there's
left of
one
it?
here on this side, and there's just not one on the on the other side.
Is it just missing? Like...
Yeah, it's, well, look, you can clearly see it here on this side, but then on this side it's just gone. It vaporized in the friction heat from the friction.
Look at all this junk.
I knew that was going to happen.
I think I do that every time. Alright, so I guess the next step is to put this in the drill press and clean it up. Probably don't even need to sand it, probably just polishing it is good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is, like I said, this stator is very, very nicely wound.
That's a Kwai Chow motor?
It is.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, like I've said, not everything made in China is junk.
Correct.
You know, this is an example of something made in China that's made very well.
But this is also an instance, we've said this before, it's a Chinese company making it in China. It's not some greedy American company making it in China.
Yeah, that's true.
Those are two very different things.
Yeah, I think that this is very well made.
Well, the fact that it still works 30 years later speaks for itself.
Yeah, and this is not a fluke. Like I said, I've had no problems with Kwai Chow other than this one example. So the results speak for themselves at this point.
And even this is not really a problem. This is just something, you know, breaking down after 30 years of no maintenance.
Wow. I can't believe that. So there are some thrust washers left on here. And we should probably clean them with Isopristle.
Yep. Does the whole thing come off?
Well, it probably is supposed to, but I
Because
think...
we'll need to get that cleaned properly.
Well, the problem
see,
with that...
might be able to
This
break
is
it.
sticky, actually.
Yeah, that's what happens when the oil gums up. You might be able to get it with that really thin screwdriver. I would start back here and just push the whole thing off, because that thrust washer is probably going to break. It's frozen on there?
Yeah, I don't... It's probably a press fit. It's probably not meant to really be moved. Like this one... Oh, that one moved.
Yeah,
pretty
it's
good.
probably just stuck.
Stuck!
Sounds like a snake. Maybe put some oil on there and we'll try to work it off.
Could you get either a new bag or a ticker towel or both? Because this bag is all full of crud now.
Well, we'll just cut the top off.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, where are we going to put this stuff in the meantime, though, all this dirty stuff?
Well, I'll move this over here
This is all disgusting.
and just pile it up on top of there. I'll get a scissors.
It sounds like a farm in here.
Oh, that's what fell. I thought something was going on over here. This was in the way.
Boy, that thing's been nothing but trouble,
Yeah,
hasn't
this thing, I don't even think it's a good product anymore.
it? That juice was not worth the squeeze, was
No,
it?
it wasn't.
Nothing but trouble. Literally nothing but trouble.
Well, at least Digitan OK will redeemed itself.
Well, they always do the right thing.
That's
don't they?
true.
They always pack things very well, except for that time.
Right, I've very seldom had any issues with the packing on that
Packing
thing.
has usually been exceptional.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. That's not what I wanted to have happen.
That was not exceptional.
That was exceptionally unfortunate. Oh, will you stop?
Gosh, here we go again.
That's disgusting.
Nothing I can do about it if we're going to eat junk like this.
Oh, that's the worst yet. Oh,
That's the buffalo sauce.
oh,
passing
that is
through.
disgusting. Oh, so now this is going to be a problem because it's all full of dust.
Well, I can solve that problem.
Okay. I guess we could just flip it over, right?
Okay. Now we got all the dust on top of the table. Perfect.
Well, at least it's dust and not dirt. And it's a very small amount of dust. Alright. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start seeing if I can massage this, what's it called? And by the way, this is the wrong side. This is the side where that goes. This is not the A side. That's...
I think you might want to put some oil on there and then,
fresh oil.
yeah, because the oil that's on there is stale.
That oil's just gross.
That oil is spoiled.
Oil's sticky, which is not what oil is supposed to be like.
The oil's like honey.
That dripped out a little bit faster than I wanted it to.
Well, that's why you work on a surface like this instead. We might have to use
It's gonna crack if I do
you
that.
think it's gonna crack?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, what if we put it feels brittle?
I could tell it's brittle. There's a crack on the other one.
Oh, great.
It's not a problem, but this one is going to be a problem if I try yanking on it. Remember when I said we were...
You can't force it out with this one?
Well, my hands are covered in oil now.
Oh, great.
See if you could do it.
Stinking honey-like oil. Oh, wow, there's not even enough space to get a screwdriver in there.
Oh, it's moving. Nice job. Awesome. Man, that is gross.
That is in desperate need of cleaning.
This is awful, 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 awful condition.
Yep, that is pretty bad. That thrust washer has probably got so hot it became one with that piece.
I swear I just saw it move. Here, see if you can prise it up. There we go. Nice. Here's another thrust washer. Put it in this order like this. All right. A little bit of polish will clean that right up. But I think, to tell you the truth, before we polish it, we should probably use Isoprisol on it and get all that crap out of there first.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah. I know sometimes we're allergic to doing things that make sense, but in this case...
Well, we'll try to get better with that.
Could you get a ticker towel and some Isoprisol?
Oh, you didn't want to put it in the press first and just clean it that way?
Oh, I just, before we polished it, I wanted to clean the crap off of it.
Yeah, but it would be easier to clean it when it's spinning, no? You want to spin it first? We don't have to, but I thought it would make it easier.
I just want to take the excess off first.
Okay.
Okay, this is gross. No wonder this thing's running crappy. See what we're able to do here.
Is the Isoprisol over here?
I don't know. I don't live here.
I can't find it.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, it's right here.
You know what the funny thing is? That you don't mind opening it. I don't want to get sticky oil all over
Does that make you happy?
You dispense some too.
Oh my god.
You know. Thank you. I don't feel any ridges on here, so I think we're going to be okay.
That's kind of impressive at this point.
Man, that is gross. I mean, you could tell that the bearing surface has some wear on it, but it's really
superficial.
Yeah. I mean, drag it with your fingernail, because I'm wearing gloves. I can't really tell. I think it's okay.
I mean, I can feel a little bit of the scoring there, but it's not anything significant.
Yeah. Yeah, I know I just moved out of frame.
No rude comments.
I know what I did. I'm the first one to admit it. It's a bad habit that I have. That's why I'm not a YouTuber by trade. Okay. I think that's actually pretty shiny, all things considered.
Yeah, it is.
Actually, doesn't look half bad.
That's shinier than normal.
Well, like I said, these Chinese motors are actually not half bad.
That is pretty bad.
This is disgusting. Like, this is just gross. Interesting. It's not round in there. It's got some, like, 4 fingers or something. I always try to put it in front of the screen rather than in front of the lens. Yeah, it's not really showing up.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, this motor took a lot of abuse. Now, the interesting thing is the bearings on that side don't look as dry.
Was that the inside portion?
You know, I don't remember, and...
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, that is not good. Oh, well.
It might spin the wrong way.
That was the inside side, because that's the side that goes up against the bulkhead.
Well, that would make sense. I think that's exposed to less elements. I mean, this is really, it's quite a harsh conditions motor.
It's horrible.
To last 30 years without any kind of maintenance, I think is extremely respectable.
And they were never intended to be maintained either. Like,
right, there's no oil ports.
this is gross. This is disgusting.
It's permanently lubricated.
Well, I mean, it lasted 30 years, right? So that's pretty permanent for most people, right?
That's such a ridiculous, even concept. It's not possible.
Well, I know that, and so do you, but if people replace it every 10, 20 years, is that...
Probably a lot more frequently than that.
Well, now.
Nowadays, yeah.
Not at the time.
Fair enough.
Ah, man.
What happened?
I got some...
Why didn't you have me dispense it?
Could you? Well, you were complaining so much last time.
Now you got the cap all dirty. Now I'm going to go to clean a piece of electronics and it's going to get oil residue all over it.
If only what was in the bottle could clean it.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah, these thrust washers have seen better days for sure. I think one of them's completely gone.
Yeah, I think it probably got so hot from the friction it just got vaporized.
That's
Let me
it.
see if I have any others that will fit.
This, like you said, it had a lot of play. Now, the reality is it probably doesn't matter. It'll probably just make noise.
We don't want that. Should be quiet.
Shh. Sounds like sounds like a snake in here. These thrust washers are pretty scored, too.
Yeah, I think that they're probably all significantly worn down.
Well, it didn't get oiled for 30 years. What do you expect?
I expect it to be worn down. We got exactly what I expected.
AB Tools.
Abba Tools.
ABBA? Like the Dancing Queen? Can't sing that.
No, that is copy wrong. But Russ can play on his channel. He'll get away with it.
For some strange reason.
I don't know. One of these days he's going to get a visit from the copyright police. And he's going to get a felony.
Oh, this one broke.
Oh, come on.
Well, is that a surprise?
A little bit. Let's see if
Feel how brittle it is.
Tell me what to do.
It's probably a standard size. I guess nothing's going to go right on this side of the motor.
It's too small.
The uh-oh.
Probably some kind of weird abnormal size.
What about the one next door to it?
That one?
That actually looks like it might work.
Oh yeah, that's pretty much the same exact thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
That fits beautifully. It's got some slop.
It's close enough. We're not going to get closer than that.
What, how many millimeters is that? 19 by 12. Is there an 11?
No.
I wonder if the 10 would fit.
What about this guy here?
Probably not, but...
No, this is way too small. I can just tell visually it's not going to fit.
Okay.
I think that's good enough.
All right, well, I'm defer to your expertise here.
Kind of like General Electric. It's good enough.
Oh. They don't even make anything you can buy anymore.
They don't make anything worth buying. They haven't made anything, period, in a long time.
Well, they make jet engines, that's about it. I'm really disappointed that I broke that thing.
Well, it probably is just as well. I think, like you said, it was worn down considerably.
So these are fiber washers. Can I put oil on them? I assume I can.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Can I have that scratch tool again?
What are you considering your scratch tool?
The one that you used to poke stuff with?
Oh, this pointing thing?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Is that what it's called?
It's called a scratch awl, A-W-L.
Scratch some.
That's A-L-L. Cold cats. You want some hot dogs? No, I think I'll have cold cats.
I hope you mean cold cuds.
He knew better. That's the disappointing part about
I
that.
can't believe he said that.
He's the one who makes up half the jokes where he changes the words.
Yeah, he really should have known better.
You think he's watching this video?
He might be.
I thought he's not really into conditioners.
That's what they all say. I'm not a fan collector. He might take interest in the servicing of the motor.
Who, cold cats?
Yeah.
That makes sense. It checks out. And he's really good at it, too.
Yeah.
All right. Now that it's been 12 hours after I started this. So... I don't really know how to annotate which is... Well, okay, so... This is the A side, right? So that's the A side. So we're going to put this on the A side. That's all the stuff.
Okay.
And then we'll put all the B stuff over there. Bah! It always sounds like a farm in this house. I don't understand why that happens. I have a feeling that there were some thrust washer casualties on this side too.
Yeah, with the amount of play, I wouldn't be surprised if there was. We should probably just add one new one to both sides. What was this?
That was on the outside. I broke that.
Okay, so that doesn't matter. And then this was the.
Oh, could you put that in the A pile over here?
We just gotta make sure we know this doesn't go on the inside, though.
Well, I don't care. That goes on the out. I meant that.
This?
Yeah.
But this is busted.
Busted. B for busted. Now I got this stuck.
I thought that one was moving freely.
It was, and now I got it stuck. There we go. Stuck. It sounds like a steam kettle in here.
A steam kettle.
I have a new ticker towel and some new Isopristle. Yeah, look at how much less junk there is on here.
Yeah, that one's in much better condition.
Air condition.
Water condition? Isopristle condition?
Isopristle. This is the only alcohol we condone on this channel.
This is a very good cleaning product. And this is even over a year expired. This went out in 3/20/25 and it's still working pretty good.
Believe it or not, because one of my colleagues and I had a conversation about this, what ends up happening is it's not the isopropyl that goes bad, but it starts reacting with the plastic bottle.
Another thing that should be in glass.
I agree.
So does the effectiveness of it decline when it does that reaction?
I'm not sure.
We need another chemist to get.
Yeah, she's much smarter than me about that stuff, so I couldn't tell you. She's an exceptionally intelligent person. I'll tell you some stuff off camera, something she said that just mind-boggled me.
Was it about isopropyl alcohol?
No, it's about her education and how easy it was for her, and she went to a very prestigious school.
Some people are very gifted in the classroom. I'm not one of them.
All right, I think we're ready to polish this guy up.
Okay.
Should we do this out in the garage, or do we want to do this in here? I don't care either way.
I guess I could just bring the thing in here.
Okay.
That's not that difficult.
Okay. I guess get the semi-chrome too.
Of course, that would be necessary.
Kind of the most important part. You want me to pause this?
Sure.
As I kick the tripod. Ba!
Ba! Beep.
Bop beep. Bebop. Bebop Deluxe.
We gotta get that paper.
And we don't even drink. Imagine if we did.
Oh boy, that would be a mess.
Actually, we would probably be a little bit less strange.
Yeah, we'd become normal.
It'd have the opposite effect, right? You could tell this shaft is more chewed up than this side, but
Was that the outside portion?
this is the side that was all gooey and yucky.
Ugh.
That's the inside side, which is interesting because that's.
I would have expected the opposite.
I would have too.
Well, sometimes smart people accept the wrong things.
I don't accept that.
Expect.
You want to do the honors of the semi-chrome, or do you want me to do it? I don't care. Your hands are cleaner than mine, so you're probably better off. That's the real magic, is the semi-chrome.
We did use it to clean a Lakewood box fan blade, and it worked very well.
That's actually what it's for, is for metal. What am I trying to say?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's gone.
Oh well. It's great for something. Alright.
Good stuff, though. Really good stuff. I use it for polishing the exhaust tips on the Corvette. It does a nice job with that.
And it didn't take much to clean the blade either. Very little went a long ways.
Am I imagining, or did you use that to clean the inside of a bearing once?
I did that,
Okay.
and I got yelled at in the comments.
I don't know. I mean, I could see how that might possibly cause issues.
I could too, I'm not sure. It
Yeah.
was kind of an experimental thing, and the fan is still working very well, so I tend to feel like it was okay, but the
What-
reasoning that was provided seems valid to me.
Okay. What fan was that anyway?
It was the Alaska 3733 from 1999.
Okay, so it had a lot of miles on it then.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it was very heavily used and abused.
Hence the reason that you clean the inside of the bearings with
Correct.
it. But it's not plugged in.
That has to be plugged in to work.
The plugged in.
That worked on magic. Oh yeah, that's great. Oh. I got a break around here.
Especially when it's like a farm.
Especially when the ice cream is all melted and soft. Yeah.
I told you not to leave it in the car that whole time.
I don't think that's the problem. I think the freezer is the problem. Because sometimes the ice cream comes out like that and it shouldn't. And then the next day it'll be perfectly fine.
I'm a little disappointed. I wiped off the model number and serial number label off the fan motor.
Why did you do that for?
Well, I think just touching it with the gloves rubbed it off.
Well, maybe we got a picture of it before that happened.
It's not a big deal, but not a big deal. But I do like having that original information.
Yeah, I like the information too.
They used to put labels on the compressors too with that information.
Well, printing became pretty expensive, and then they stopped.
Oh, those labels are not expensive, trust me.
This is taking some time to get it to clean off.
Well, it was in pretty bad shape. I'm not surprised. It was all gooey.
It's filthy.
Wow. That's one of the dirtiest I've seen. But given how bad it looked, I'm not surprised.
It's coming though. It's getting there.
Bearings in that don't sound too good.
This probably should be serviced.
I can't wait to see what bad condition the one that I got is in. That looks great.
Yeah, they're cleaned up pretty good. Yeah. Happy with that.
Did you give it like a last pass with this bristle, or?
I think that's probably a good idea. I'm just going to go over it quickly one more time.
Yeah, I understood.
Briefly. And then we'll just clean the whole thing in this bristle when we're done to get off any residue.
Yeah, and that stuff's probably not the best thing to get inside of the bearings. Maybe it'll get in the pores or something.
Well, that was the explanation provided as to why not to do it. And that's very possible. That might be the case.
Yeah, I know we joke around about clogs and stuff, but...
Well, it wasn't about sandpaper, it was about bearings.
So, for clarification, if anybody's still watching this video, and since you're a captive audience right now, what I mean by that is, it's microscopic sand, and what happens is the areas between these microscopic pieces of sand will clog with metal or junk. So if you put a lubricant in there, like WD-40, which is, I know it's technically not a lubricant, it's a solvent, blah, 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 but if the sandpaper doesn't wear out as fast, is really the takeaway. Look at that.
That'll work a lot better now.
Nice and quiet. Like I said, the Kwai Chow fan motors have always been good. I just think the only downside to the Kwai Chow over the LGs or Gold Stars is that they had crappier thrust washers.
Well, that's definitely evident here.
Yeah, I mean, I had an LG fan motor, actually two of them, which were completely locked up, and the thrust washers were fine. Actually, I might have that backwards. This might have been the better side. I think the side that you're doing now is the crappier side. Good thing I scratched the letter A in there so we know. Bah.
Hating that happens.
It's annoying. That's unfortunate.
No, what was unfortunate was the ice cream. I had to go out and buy new ice cream because Ed ate all my ice cream.
Some people use too much coil cleaner, some people use too much ice cream.
Some people eat too much pasta. It's like a stinking buffet when they come over here.
What, you mean the New Bright is not like a sports drink? I can't drink that?
No.
That's got a pH of 14. That'll burn that'll burn your skin all the way to the bone if you touch that undiluted. And apparently there's an even more concentrated version of that that's like 1 pint is equivalent to 1 gallon of it. Like you're supposed to dilute it like 32 to 1 or something.
New Bright?
Yeah.
Because there is a one that's more powerful than New Bright, which I have. It's yellow.
Yeah. No, this is
it's
New
called
Bright.
Foam Bright, and it's stronger than New Bright.
No, this stuff is called...
so I keep it away from Russ because he'll shoot through air conditioners like crazy with that stuff.
No, this is called New Bright 4X or something.
Is that what he uses now?
Oh.
Wow.
I don't think the general public can buy that, not even on like shady marketplaces or something.
Well, the New Bright's not really available to the public either.
Technically, no, but you can get it on the...
I've had to show my license when I ordered that for certain places.
You can get that on the Jungle website and on eRipoff. But you can't get the 4X, like, anywhere. It's probably just as well. In fact, it may not even be under manufacture anymore, and probably for good reason. If it's that powerful, it's probably extremely dangerous.
Yeah, that's too much.
Even the fumes alone are probably... It's kind of amazing that the New Bright doesn't react with its bottle.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. Something with a pH of 14 is unbelievably corrosive. Even, I would think, the plastic, unless it's a special type of plastic that the bottle's made of. I have no idea.
But then again, we can clean fan blades with it, nothing happens, so maybe it's not corrosive to plastic. It should come in a glass bottle.
Yeah, that stuff is far too hazardous to not be in a glass bottle. Although I guess the idea is, you know, if it's banging around in a work truck...
Yeah, and that'd be more likely to expel. Can't come in a metal container. It'll be the metal left.
Oh, that would be gone in about an hour.
This is taking a long time to clean up this side.
That side was in bad shape, huh? It looks much better now. Like, yeah, there is some scoring in there. It's not perfect, but...
I can feel there is some scoring, but it's nothing crazy.
It's probably nothing that'll ever cause a problem.
No, I think it's fine. So now we'll probably just go over it with Isoprisol.
If you felt it, like, go down in diameter and not come back, that's where you have really big problems, because then there's a ton of slop.
Yeah, well, that's how the humidifier upstairs is. Which is not good, because that's a critical operating piece of equipment at this time of year.
That's a Lasco, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, I have a 2150 that's like that was made in the late 90s.
The 9-inch ones got like that all the time, but I haven't seen many of the 12s get like that.
I guess really all that's left to do at this point is clean with Isoprisol, you know, re-oil the thrust washers, and fill up these felts with lots and lots and lots of oil.
Yep.
I bet you it'll take a lot of oil.
Probably.
Because it's dry. Oh, you got 2 ticker towels now.
Yeah, I got another one when I was in the garage.
I love those ticker towels. I use them like when I'm changing oil on the car and stuff.
Yeah, they last a long time.
And they're super absorbent, which is good like when I'm changing oil on the car. It's good for wiping off the tools. Nice. You can see a little bit of semi-chrome got over here.
Yeah, sometimes it happens. You know, there's a spill.
It's interesting. I actually bought it for the car first, and then one day I was fixing a fan motor based on a tutorial that I watched from one of your videos, and I'm like, I wonder if it would make sense to polish up the rotor shaft. And then I'm like, I bet semi-chrome would do a good job, and well, now here we are.
Yeah. I gotta service this thing next. I would imagine that this is ball bearing up here at the front.
Yeah, and it's probably a standard ball bearing size, and it looks like it comes apart pretty easy.
Oh, it's an old Craftsman. I'm sure it's built to be serviced.
This might actually be made in Taiwan. This is probably not old enough to be made in USA. And Taiwan made good stuff.
I'm not sure how old this is.
Yeah, you can see it's really nothing, though.
Yeah, I'm not concerned about it.
I'm not going to lose any sleep over that.
Me either.
And I'm not somebody who has, you know, good sleep patterns either. So what do you think we should use? Zoom spout or...
Yeah, we'll use Zoom spout because I have more of it.
Okay. If you don't mind, could you just put some Isoprisol on here so I can clean the 3-in-1 bottle? For...
Why don't you just use...
fans.
Use this part. Why is it? What happened? It got dirty?
Yeah, I got oils. I kind of spilled some oil all over.
Oh, no. Let me see it.
It's not bad, but it's all over the
This is horrible.
cancel it out.
I have to just get a new one at this point.
Cancel it out.
We just gotta make sure the picture where it has the fan remains.
Spout's
visible.
all oily.
It's dry now.
So it's going to seize up
Yep.
because it's dry. Ha ha ha.
We'll have to polish it up with some chrome polish.
How much did you pay for that tube anyway?
I think it was like $7 or $8.
That's very reasonable. I think that's less than I paid. And I bought that 10 years ago. Jeez, that's crazy. I can't believe it's been 10 years already. That was the long time ago.
I graduated 10 years ago.
I graduated a long
No, actually more than that, 12 years ago.
I don't want to talk about how long ago I
I'm
graduated.
getting old.
Try being my age.
I will someday.
You're catching up. Not that makes sense, but you get the
No, it's always going to be the same.
I know that.
Oh, hey, I have a calculator too.
1 equals 1.
I have a TI-84 Plus Silver Edition.
Remember the time you typed 1 equals 1? I think it was tired and you were late.
Probably. This likely doesn't matter, but I did get some isoprisol in these holes in here, so we're just gonna... not isoprisol, whatever the heck this stuff is called. I got some in the holes, I'm just taking it out.
Wow, this felt's really drinking the oil up.
Well, it hasn't seen any oil in 3 decades.
Given how dry it is, I almost wonder if it ever had any oil in there.
I imagine these motors run pretty hot in this application.
Drink up, buddy. I might even finish up the zoom spout.
Oh no! I have to order some more zoom spout then.
How many hundreds of fans, though, do you get out of a zoom spout?
Oh wow, that's only the second bottle I ever purchased.
Is that right? Yeah, you have fixed literal hundreds of fans at this point.
We gotta figure you're only using a couple drops, you know, on a smaller fan.
Normally, unless the bearings are dry like this was.
Yeah, this is an exception.
Look at that. Actually, it doesn't even look like it used that much.
No, it goes a lot further than you might think.
Yeah. Like I said, it doesn't even really look like I put anything in there.
It's gonna take a lot. That's a big felt wick in there.
You know what I actually did with the 2150 is I got some craft felt and I wrapped it around the bearings.
Yeah, people do replace the bearings. I mean, people do replace that material. Some people insist upon it being an essential part of the process. I just don't really feel like it's necessary. It can only be of advantage, but I just don't really think it's necessary.
So have you ever had a problem where the motor locked up again?
No.
Other than that stupid Lasco humidifier?
Yeah. At worst, I mean, your service intervals are just more frequent, that's all.
Alright, I put a lot of oil in this thing, so I think we're going to be okay.
Okay.
Okay. Sounds like somebody's walking around upstairs. That's the floor expanding and contracting, right?
That's the heat pump coming out of defrost.
Oh, okay. Alright, you know what I'm going to put it... No, it probably makes sense to put it this direction, right?
Yep. Did you clean out the bearing?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't do it on camera.
Oh no. No rude comments.
Do you want to just take a second shot with the isoprisol through this guy here? Because this is the crappier bearing.
Yeah, it couldn't hurt.
Yeah, there's like some mud. Like, look how disgusting that is.
Ugh.
Ugh!
I hate that.
I do too. I don't like it.
Okay.
The no K. Here you go. Yeah, the motor's beautifully wound, it's beautifully laced, it's varnished really, really well, too.
Yeah, there's no loose spots in there. It's a pretty good motor.
And the laminations aren't rusted.
Sounds like a fan collector.
know, I never asked. Is Dave into fans?
Well, he wants me to work on that GE for him, so he's got to be to some extent. But I guess not enough to work on it himself, so I don't know.
Well, when Dave gets interested in something, he goes all in, let's face it.
Yeah, apparently so.
This is going to run so nice when we're done with it. It's probably going to coast like ball bearings because the bearings are a little bit loose now. I can't believe none of the laminations have rust on them. That's crazy.
Well, it is a sealed motor. It shouldn't be getting moisture in there.
Well, they did do a pretty good job sealing it. I'll give them that.
Alright, I think that bearing is pretty clean now.
Alright. Time to drink up. This one's going to be a little bit trickier, and of course my hands do shake a little bit. Which is really annoying, I might add. This one doesn't seem to be taking the oil.
Maybe it just likes to work slowly.
Like us?
Mm-hmm.
So there was this YouTuber, his name is Emerson Colley. Probably some cross-pollination between his viewers and yours.
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, he took apart an LG fan motor in a 5K Fetters and tried to oil it, and it seized up again like a week later. It was like the weirdest thing.
I'm not sure that he did a thoroughly correct job.
I'm not sure what he did wrong, because it looked like he put a decent amount of effort into it.
I mean, did he go through like all this polishing process and everything? We don't really know.
No, he didn't. But he did oil both felts, if I remember correctly. So that was a little bit off-putting to me that he had that problem.
Maybe he didn't clean it out enough. I know he didn't think very highly of that air conditioner, so...
No, he did not like that thing at all.
Chances are good he didn't, put a lot of time into it. Does he still produce video?
Probably once in a while. The video was funny. Like, at the end of it, he takes, like, a soda can and smashes it on his head and... No, he pours them over his head. He does something funny with soda.
He had some reasonable videos over the years.
I thought they were pretty funny. He said something like, "We're doing it because Emerson Colley effing said so." And it was just funny. And it was so unexpected. Yeah, this... Where's that? I'm trying to get some of this junk out of there. Some, like, icky, yucky goo in there.
Yeah, I see it, but it just doesn't really matter because it's not in the bearing surface.
That's probably what was where the seal was riding.
That would make sense.
That's unfortunate. What I'm going to do, just because it's easier to dispense from that bottle, is I'm going to oil... Have you put oil on these fiber washers? You can, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I'm going to oil those with the 3-in-1 just because it's easier to dispense out of that bottle with my hands being a little shaky. Yeah. I kind of feel like I should put some more oil in here. You're probably not used to using this much oil, are you?
I mean, sometimes a box fan water might take this much.
Box. This is probably going to be dripping oil into the unit.
Oh. Onto the base pan?
Onto that rusty base pan. Okay, that looks pretty good. This looks really good now. That looks nice and saturated. It's starting to come out of the other side, which is good. That's usually a good sign.
Whoa.
Okay. So, this is the B side. This is the A side.
That looks very nice now.
It looks, yeah, that looks really, really nice. Look at that.
It's going to work a lot better.
Yeah. This will probably last another 30 years.
And so will the baseband.
No, it's not. I almost wouldn't be surprised if that's why it got canceled out.
No, the average consumer could care less about that.
The compressor looked like it's about to fall out.
I don't agree with that assessment.
And by the way, nothing would make me happier than to be wrong about that. I just want to put that out there.
What, that the compressor's going to fall out?
That the thing's going to rust to that extent.
Well, I'll use it this year and we'll see if the compressor does not fall out.
Well, around here, there's a good chance that it will not. If it stayed where it was, it probably would have.
Well, remember, I will be the user, so any kind of malfunction is fair game.
So, my grandparents allegedly, in my dad's bedroom as a kid, had a McGraw Edison
Ugh, McRoot Rattleson.
conditioner. And the neighbors behind my grandparents had the same unit. And the McGraw Edison got canceled out in 1996 and replaced with a 12K Fetters, identical to your Hampton Bay that we just fixed.
Which is a phenomenal machine.
It was a really good machine until the compressor fell out of the bottom of it while it was running.
What was the OEM of the McRoot Rattleson?
I don't know, because my dad was a kid when... It's amazing he even remembers that, you know, because we're talking like this is over 60 years ago, I think, at this point. But my neighbors, or not my neighbors, but the neighbors behind my grandparents had the McGraw Edison for probably at least another 10, maybe even 15 years after the one got canceled out at my grandparents' house, and the compressor literally fell out of the bottom of that thing, too.
That's impressive.
McGrew Rattleson? Is that what you call it?
Yep.
And why is that?
Because all the box fans rattle something awful with the handle shaking on top.
Oh, is that right? I've never had a McGraw Edison
Oh,
box
you're
fan.
not missing out.
Doesn't Ed like those?
Yes, which is ironic because they're Edison.
Edison.
And he admits that they're garbage, but as always, you can't put a price on the nostalgia.
Sentimental. That's funny. He admits that they're garbage. Didn't the letter H bring over like a miniature McRattle
Yep.
Garbageson fan? Garbageson. And didn't it go like in the wrong direction too?
Yep. So Lamont liked it because it spins counterclockwise.
Spins the wrong way. You usually put a couple drops of oil on the shaft before you slide it through the bearings, right?
Yeah, I don't like to slide it dry.
Yeah, that seems like a really bad idea to do that. Okay.
It's going on a lot better now.
Yeah, that it is.
I wonder if those are supposed to spin or not. I don't know.
No, they are not. Spin!
I guess it makes sense. That's why the textured spot is there.
Oh, here it is. Here's the... So, yeah, I know I'm not in frame again, as usual.
Actually, it's not too bad.
It's a good thing I'm not a YouTuber that people would actually watch. They'd be, like, so annoyed at me.
Well, people would watch if you were in the frame.
And if I publish videos more than, like, twice a year.
Correct.
I mean, one of my videos has, like, 400,000 views, which is really weird.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I don't know why.
It's random.
It is. And it's... I think that a lot of the viewers were in a weird place like Indonesia or something like that.
Maybe there was that piece of equipment was popular over there, too.
It's possible, but I don't know. I don't know what voltage that country runs on.
I don't know either.
Apparently, if I'm not mistaken, and we would have to look this up to confirm it, Indonesia, I think, has like the 4th highest population in the world. I think it's India, China, and they may have gone back and forth, and then the U.S., and then I think Indonesia's number 4.
Do they have English over there?
I'm sure a lot of people who live there speak English, but I'm not entirely sure what the official language of the country is. I wonder if I even need a second thrust washer.
I would add it just because of how sloppy it
How
was
bad it was?
before.
Okay.
It was like AI slop, just slopping around.
Slopping around. Have you ever had any of these thrust washers from this kit wear out?
I don't know. They could just quietly wear out inside the motor, and I don't know.
Okay.
There's nothing special about those. Those are not necessarily like quality scientific grade motor washers or anything like that. They just seem to generally solve problems.
So you're able to take rattles out of fans with them?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to actually take these gloves off for a change.
Okay.
I'm done with them. Okay. Well, here goes nothing. Hopefully.
Is that the correct side?
It is, yeah, that's the
Okay.
A side. See? There's the letter Oh yeah, that's nice. As Sam would say, and he's not watching the video.
How do you know?
He wouldn't watch a video this long. Smooth as a rock. I don't know why he says it. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, a rock can go through a tumbler and come out pretty nice.
Jeez.
What? It can't. You don't have any tumbled rocks. They're beautiful.
They are nice. But that's not what he means. Sam's big with his hot takes on things. Alright. It's
broken. I didn't do it right.
That scared me the first time I did that. Luckily, I watched your video and I knew that was normal. One of many videos, obviously, because yeah. It's garbage. Cancel it out. Cancel it out. That was funny when my friend said they already canceled me out. I'm like, wow. Me saying that is apparently
Getting around.
yeah. It's what is it? Contagious. That was the word I was looking for. Spin. What did the family member say? You're strange.
Yes, you
You're
are
sure?
so strong. She said, "What are you doing?" He said, "I'm making a video." And that's, she said, "Of what?" And that's when he said, "A fan."
A fan. Oh, that was where fan came
That's
from.
where it came from. And then she said, "You are so strange."
Well, she wasn't wrong.
This is such a great interaction.
Do you disagree with her?
No, that's what was so great about it. It was so like natural and 100% accurate.
Where's my little tool that I had here? The flex handle. Yeah, that thing.
You prefer that to a regular screwdriver?
Nope. But that's what's here.
Okay.
So.
Well, I have one that we could use. It's a regular screwdriver.
That's okay.
Okay.
Okay. I can kind of sort of use it as a screwdriver.
Okay.
Okay. Fans!
You are so strange.
Okay. And works for me. Give it a little.
Yeah, I would use something with a hard handle.
I think this is actually too tight from the thrust washers, if I'm honest.
Is there no play?
No.
Okay, then I guess it is too tight. Or is it just not able to move because the...
Well, what do you think?
Yeah, there is no. I don't think that there is any play.
All right, so one of them has to
So
come
I guess
out.
yeah, it's too much. I'm surprised that made a difference. It seemed like it was so far off before.
Well, those are a lot thicker than what was in there, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, good thing I didn't put the seals back. Those are not easy to get out.
It's always good to check everything before you put it back together the rest of the way.
It seemed like this required a lot of torque to pull this together, to tell you the truth. Which means it's probably going to be really difficult to pull it back apart.
It can't be worse than the first time.
No, that's true. I'm actually amazed at how well sealed this thing is. I gotta tell you, these Chinese motors are excellent.
Yeah, I like that motor.
The only thing I don't like about these is that the 1080 RPM ones sound crappy on low, and actually they sound crappy on medium. Maybe I shouldn't say low. Low sounds pretty decent. Let's see.
You think that could be a capacitor-induced issue?
No, because they just sound like that regardless. Oh boy.
You're hitting the wrong side.
Am I? Oh, that's right. Thank you. Keeping me honest.
Well, lying is wrong. And exaggerating is lying.
We could play a semantics game about that if you want. Alright, so one of these sides has two of them, and I'm going to take one of them out.
I think that almost seems like two of them need to go. I mean, that was way too stiff.
Well, let's put it back together and see what we get. What in the world? Alright, so this side only has one. This side has two.
Alright, well, I guess we'll take one off from there then.
Oh wow, that's pressed up there really hard.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I don't see it.
I got it.
Oh.
Well, I don't know.
Those aren't that thick.
Well, let's try again. Let's see what happens.
Maybe it just broke.
It just broke? Oh, this side had two.
Oh!
I should have known better. Okay, so I want to put this one back. This one is the side that needs it. The other one is the side that... What is that?
What? That must be the part that broke.
No, that's probably the drill.
Yep, that's why I put that piece of paper there. We didn't put the piece of paper the first time.
That's unfortunate. Okay, so this is... So we'll take this out. You about to sneeze?
Huh?
You about to sneeze or are you yawning?
I recovered.
Okay. I thought you were going to have to shake the camera.
No, almost.
Almost. Almost. I don't know.
It's quieter though. Doesn't have that clanking sound to it.
No, it was like gunk, 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 gunk before. That's very little play. That's like half of what it was.
That's a reasonable amount.
Yeah, I
though.
think that's fair. Wow. I didn't even align it.
That's good. Now it's got that weird scratchy noise, but that's very common for some reason. I don't understand that.
And we certainly put a lot of oil on it too.
I find a lot of the box fan motors get that scratching noise.
It's going away now.
It'll go away after it runs for a little while. But it sure is running nice and free now.
That's like ball bearing.
That's
like I said.
excellent.
And like I said, it's not even aligned. Alright, so this is the side that goes like that. Look at these. These aren't even like rusty or anything.
No, you can clearly see where it was exposed to the outside and where it wasn't.
They used some really good plating on this.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah, I have to agree. These are definitely very good motors.
Well, like I said, the only problem they ever seem to have are just crappy thrust washers.
What an odd problem to have.
I know. And it's not like the thrust washers are so inexpensive
Yeah, that's an odd piece to sheepen out on.
I guess it's probably more interesting if I face it this way. Towards the camera.
It's almost out of film.
Is it? Have we been filming that long?
It's only got 9 minutes left.
No, I better hurry up. There's asking a lot.
I'm gonna have to get another piece of film.
Fujifilm? Or Kodachrome? Or
Stupid Kodak film.
stupid Kodak film?
It's a wonder this camera hasn't broken yet from being kicked so many times.
I'm sure that's really good for like the mechanisms inside of it too.
Yes, the mechanisms are vibration resistant.
Sony clearly makes a good product. There's no denying that, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've had to buy a couple of these cameras over the years, but generally speaking, I imagine these see hundreds and hundreds of hours more than they're ever anticipated to be used.
And I was gonna say, you know, haven't you made literal thousands of videos with these too?
Yeah, those record over 1,000 videos before they wear out, and that's just a cheap consumer-grade camera. It's not meant for commercial use like this.
Well, they're clearly no joke. That feels great. Yeah, that's exceptional. Yeah, this is like ball bearing quality now. It's not down here yet. Well, I'll call that a success. Guess it's time to start putting the unit back together. Boop.
Beep.
Bop.
Someone's got to fill in for dirty mouth Dave.
Oh! Beep!
Yeah, we need the beep from the camera and the beep from all the things he says that can't be on the video. I hate tamper-resistant
I
outlets.
hate that outlet.
Those are the stupidest, dumbest things I've ever installed from an electrical perspective.
Why did you do it though?
Because the point of this outlet was specifically for plugging in this fan controller. I never anticipated unplugging it.
But
And I had it on hand, so I just used it. But now I hate it so much, it's worth the time to go to the store and buy another one and change it out.
okay.
It is so difficult to plug anything in. How is that considered acceptable?
I don't know.
It completely ruins the user experience of whatever equipment you're plugging in.
That's all that matters at the end of the day, is
Right.
the user experience. It doesn't matter how safe or unsafe it is.
Outlets have been able to be tampered with for decades, and that's never been a safety concern.
Yeah, kids have been electrocuted forever.
I played with electricity when I was growing up, and I was just fine. Actually, I vividly remember the first time I got electrocuted.
So do I.
A C7 string of Christmas lights was getting put on the tree, and a bulb shattered and broke while it was plugged in, and I grabbed it to take it out.
First time I ever got shocked, I remember I was like 8, maybe 7.
I must have been single-digit age too.
Yeah. I had asked my grandfather for a drop light for my birthday.
Such
As
you
a-
are so strange.
As a 7-year-old boy. Oh yeah, I'm strange. You should talk. As 7-year-olds, normally do. And I went to unplug it, and I did this, like probably every other kid ever has. I grabbed it like that as it was coming out of the outlet.
Which a tamper-resistant outlet would not solve.
No, of course not.
So the question is, what problem is the tamper-resistant outlet solving?
I guess the idea is like if kids want to stick keys in outlets or something like that, which, you still have to touch something else
Right.
while you're doing that to get shocked. I don't know. I don't know what.
And that's kind of what parents and guardians are for, is to keep children out of harmful conditions.
Yeah, but you can't watch kids 100% of the time. Like, despite your best efforts, they're going to get into places you don't want them to. All it takes is 1 second.
Well, then I guess my rebuttal would be buy those little plastic covers to put over your outlets.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of people did.
They don't have to ruin the user experience of the outlet.
I actually bought those to put over the open plugs on the Christmas lights, just to prevent water entry, and it does
Yeah,
a pretty
that
good job.
makes
Yeah. And since I'm sure there's a lot of people who watch this channel, that was something I learned from Mr. Carlson's lab, and I was like, that's such a great idea. This is such overkill.
Well, we don't want that Kwai Chow water to fall out the rink.
It can. It's whatever. So I don't remember what order those wires were in, and to tell you the truth, I really don't care.
Yeah, but I care. It's
It won't
important.
fix it.
It's important to me that the speeds on the switch represent the actual speed on the motor. I don't know why you didn't want to write it down. How many times have we yelled at people for not writing stuff down? I know someone that didn't write something down. It caused a major fiasco.
I thrive in fiascos. What an annoying sound.
It is too. Whenever I hear that, I always know that's exactly what happened.
That's unfortunate. Alright, I don't know which one of those is the fan terminal. But that's okay, because it is stamped on the capacitor.
Well, wouldn't it be the opposite of the one that has the other
That's
wire on it?
yeah, that's true. As long as we didn't pull the neutral wire off.
I don't think we did.
Not with that attitude.
Well, not with any attitude. It just didn't happen.
Alright, so yeah, so it's got to be this one here. Ew, that thing's sticky.
You think it's leaking some chemicals?
Probably. Oh well. Oh well.
Oh no, we never cleaned up the styrofoam piece.
Oh well. Well, this thing has to come apart again anyway, remember?
Oh, let's put a brand new clean fan to a dirty old filthy chamber.
so let's see if I got the order correct here.
Oh, why don't you plug it into the tamper-resistant outlet?
That went in fine.
Yeah, that didn't seem too bad. I kind of like that plug.
It's not Russ's favorite plug,
No,
though.
maybe it's my favorite plug.
You think so?
I like the design on it. Adds some character.
Adds some character. I got it right on the first try.
Very good. Sounds pretty good. That's
Look at that.
fantastic.
That's got no rotating mass on it at all.
It'll kind of align more as it runs anyways.
It's so quiet.
I can't believe I got it right on the first try. Not much of a difference between medium and low.
Well, there is also no load on it. Is that spinning in the right direction?
It is.
Good.
Let's actually mark the letter A on the outside.
Ah!
Ah! Bah! Alright, well, guess we'll stop here until the stuff gets finished being cleaned.
Okay. When is a disaster right now?
Not a criticism. I understand.
No, it's just a reality. It's actually coming off pretty easily. More of it's more dust than mold.
That is gross. It's not the only thing that's gross.
Yeah, that ice cream is disgusting.
I can't catch a break. Well, this water being nice and hot is really helping a lot.
That's coming off very nicely.
I actually should probably cool it off a little bit. Oh no!
Ah!
Ah! But
Oh, for heaven's sakes.
But come on. But hurry up. Well, that's like 100 million times better than it was.
Yes, that is a major improvement.
And it's just plain water. I'm not even using any soap or TSP or PCP or
PCBs.
ABCDEs. I want to know why there's orange spray paint inside this unit.
Don't know.
One of life's mysteries, and we'll never know.
No, probably not.
Oh wow, there's a lot of hot water used up. This isn't very hot.
Yeah, it's down to only 140 now. It should come on.
Yeah, that should be burning my hands, and it's not.
That's one of the problems with this type of hot water system is you get a lot of fluctuation in the temperature. It's real fun trying to take a shower this time of year.
I'm in and out of the shower in 5 minutes, but I also don't have nearly as much hair as you. So I can get away with that.
Yeah, I can't get away with that.
I also don't have facial hair either.
Ah, there it goes.
It just kicked on?
Yep.
Well, for what it's worth,
That's better.
just for, there it goes, just as a quick, well, let's see what the melamine does. Was this facing in or out?
Probably in case it trips. But if it's dry now, it doesn't matter.
Oh, wow.
There is nothing I've used that on where it fails. But the only problem in this case is it's not going to get into all the crevices of the foam.
No, but it's doing, look at that.
Oh, yeah. And I think that the dishwasher might excel in getting into all those crevices.
Oh yeah, it'll get that out, no problem. Wow.
That thing is clogged.
Smart Alec. Just put it,
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
gonna dissolve it or something?
No, it just like the texture gets weird and it stops working. You see how that like it gets real firm and weird.
Yeah, it feels weird now.
Yeah. It doesn't like to have soap on it.
Interesting, I wonder why.
I have no idea.
That's unfortunate.
And it's very hard to like get it out too. Not that the things are so expensive you can't just buy another one.
Yeah, but we don't cancel things out or
Right. We have to use it, until it's fully consumed before we replace it.
Well, sorry about that. I didn't expect that to happen. It's like disintegrating. Like
Yeah,
it's,
it really does not work well with soap.
that's so strange. I would think it would help it a little bit. Like,
Yeah, it's strange.
like the soap would supercharge it.
No, it drains the charge.
How many ounces of charge is it?
17 ounces of R134A.
Oh, 134.
And now it's leaking.
Alright, it seems like it's kind of back to normal now. This is just a quick, I'm amazed how well this works. I was not expecting it to be effective on this at all.
I really haven't come across much of any. The only thing that doesn't work on is like sticky stuff. It doesn't work really sticky, but everything else, it's like a miracle product.
Yeah, the only problem with this is it creates microplastics.
Yeah, there's always a catch to everything that works good. Always some kind of environmental hazard. I try to make sure it at least doesn't go down the drain.
And it's taking the rust out of this, no problem. Really amazing stuff. And it's so inexpensive.
I think I bought 100 pieces for $10.
That's it?
And I still, 75% of it's still there.
Really? That's the same order?
Yeah.
No way.
I usually only use one, maybe two per project for the most part. I mean, something like this is so dirty, it might take a couple more, but again, I use them until they're just completely consumed,
Which makes sense.
like everything else around here.
And even when things are consumed, we still don't always cancel them out. Because why would we?
Right, might be useful someday.
That logic's never gotten anybody in any trouble.
The problem is I can prove it many times over.
Everybody who's ever been on a hoarding show has said, oh, I could use this.
Well, those people can't prove it. I can prove it.
Oh, I know, and I've seen it in real time. I'm not, believe me, I'm not
I'm not
criticizing.
saying that it's a rational, logical thing to do. I'm just saying I can prove it.
Like the box for this bike. What do you need that for?
I use that all the time.
Why don't you throw it out?
Because now it keeps everything on the shelf clean.
Well, I mean, Dave might find a way to.
Yeah, well, if you want to be reckless and spray water over the heck place, fine. But under normal condition, it captures over the spray.
Yeah, it does a really good job of it too. And I find myself being even more careful because I know it's there. It's this weird sort of
It's supposed to
deterrent.
have the opposite effect.
I can be as reckless as I want. The only problem is with that unit is the
Which one?
the Better's unit. It needs the insulating foam.
Oh,
That needs to be cleaned up real good.
that unfortunately is pretty much going to be standard on all machines you find at this point, unless they're new old stock or something. It's a pain in the neck, but it's just part of the process. At least we have the material that works pretty good to replace it.
Yeah, I mean, me personally, I just clean it with mold armor or the Lysol bleach stuff. It does a really good job.
I just feel like it's going to be a reoccurring issue.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I guess you could clean it the same way again.
I take my units apart at the end of every season and I clean them out before I put them away. And every other season, I clean the inside of it too. I think I got like 90% of it. I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't really look that great, but
They never do. As long as that doesn't smell, I would use it as it is.
I don't smell it. Well, it does smell like cigarettes.
Oh, the stink,
A little bit.
stinking smoking.
But it's not nearly as bad as that Hampton Bay was. Like, I had to stick my nose into it to smell anything.
We'll have to see what it smells like once it's running.
It smelled disgusting when we ran
Oh,
it.
it did. I didn't know that.
Like, it smelled like a damp, dirty basement. Like, or a wet dog, or it just didn't smell good.
If we have to paint it, then we'll paint it. At least we know. Again, we know how to fix that too.
No, I don't think we do. I think that this is just needs new bright, and that'll be fine. Well, we know it needs new bright because both coils are pretty dirty. The indoor coil, I might actually be inclined. The aerosol stuff does a pretty good job, and it's not corrosive. So
I don't have any on the end.
no, I know.
I just dilute the new bright even more when I use it on the inside portion.
My problem is if I dilute it too much, it doesn't foam up, and then it doesn't really seem like it's doing anything.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I think I'll call this one good for now. This still isn't done. It still says washing. It doesn't even say drying.
It just quickly moves over. From,
does it?
Yeah.
I want it now,
You can't have it now.
but I want it.
Too bad.
Okay. Okay.
No food still yet.
Not yet. I like how you said yet as if you're expecting it to.
Well, the pump has been working intermittently lately.
Oh, that's bad.
Yes, it is bad.
That's a big problem.
It is a big problem. That's big production to get to because I got to pull the washing machine out to get to it.
That's really unfortunate.
All right, there it goes.
I just saw it. I saw the lights dim. I knew that's what it was.
Working pretty good today.
Yeah, it's in a good mood today.
Yep. We must have had some nice cold ice cream before we got started.
Or some quesadillas.
Okay. Never face that thing towards yourself.
You
Because
purposely face
people-
it this way?
No, because you don't know the prank that people do with those. You put a rubber band
Yeah, yeah.
around the sprayer thing and then you...
I think my brother did that to my mom when he was a kid, and he never did it again. Let's just put it that way.
We used to do that at my grandparents' house all the time.
Oh, they must have hated that.
And of course, when they redid the kitchen, they did not get a sprayer.
That's a mean thing to do. Okay. This is wet. Where should I put it?
Let's put it in the garage.
Boop. Boop. Beep boop bop. Bop bop boop beep. Whoops.
You're gonna get codes if you put that back in there while it's wet.
Oh no. Codes. What, like video game codes?
That's what the comments said.
What codes?
You didn't see that video of that awful LG air conditioner?
That thing actually wasn't half bad.
Which one?
The awful LG.
No, this was at like some like a rental house.
Oh, I know.
There was an air conditioner there, and it was a horrible unit.
Was it?
Yeah. It was like one of those very new ones that has the big vent on the top with a horrible loud fan. And I cleaned the filter and put it back wet because it doesn't matter. And I got a whole bunch of comments saying, you can't put it back in because you get a code. Whatever. Didn't seem to get any codes at the time.
Give you a code. I don't know what that means, but give you a code.
And it was a horrible air conditioner. It was very, very noisy.
Well, that's probably because you put it back wet.
Well, that's what people said. It's because the filter was wet, even though it was noisy before. Well, it's not.
I'm not so sure about that. Who should I believe, you or them?
Well, you can watch the video and see for yourself.
I don't wanna.
Then don't.
Okay.
He's a junk air conditioner anyways.
Not like this.
Should have just left it dirty and ignored it.
It's probably what everybody else who ever rented that house
That's
did.
exactly what happened. Now, as they say, no good deed goes unpunished.
No good Hampton Bay goes unpunished.
No, if only that was true.
Is this gonna work? I don't know, but
This should help keep the rust down.
rust down.
Come on, what are you doing?
Going slow.
Oh, there's a surprise.
Yeah, this is a surprise. Well, that's probably good enough. Where is the clip? Here it is. This rusty piece of junk.
Do you think that clip should just be replaced at this point?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Nah.
We'll keep it.
We don't cancel these things out.
I didn't see it through. I said replace it. You know, get another one in here. That's not all rusted.
Cancel it out. Rusted. Wow.
It sure is noisy, but it's gliding.
Well,
nice.
that's that washer on the back that I broke.
Oh.
Rusted. Every time my hands are clean, I make them dirty again. I think this is going to be a really good unit.
I think so too.
And it was free $99
Best price.
in a pile of snow 4 days before Christmas.
It's a pretty good Christmas gift.
I guess. Okay. This is wet. Is this going to give it a code too?
Yep.
I don't want it spitting water at us, so I will dry it off.
I take the water over the leaves.
Oh man, that was bad. It looked like a forest in here. I don't know, man. A little bit of oil on there.
Okay.
No codes allowed.
Nope.
No codes. Code a phone.
Code mold.
Wow, that went on really easy now. Right, that's probably... Maybe we sanded a little too much off of it.
Well, we had to get the bearing
No,
off.
I say that jokingly, of course.
I mean, that is possible to do that, but I think it's better to do that than potentially score the bearing.
Those bearings were in bad shape when we got this thing.
Mm.
We did what we needed to do.
Yep.
This is like the first time the dishwasher ever did kind of a crummy job cleaning something.
Yeah, I think that the shape of the pieces did not allow a good water flow.
Yeah. All right. So this part's always a little bit tricky for me. You know what I'm gonna do? No, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. Oh, this is still plugged in. That's safe.
Well, how else would you work on it?
De-energized.
That's dumb. Let's go. Do that because the excitement in that.
Just gonna give it codes.
Yep, everything does. Can't have an iota of water anywhere.
Probably catch fire if it's got water inside.
Yeah, because water is highly conductive.
Well, if it's got dirt in it, it could
If
be
it's
good
salty,
conductive.
yeah, but we don't have salt water yet.
Yeah, it must be nice. I wouldn't know what that's like.
Is your tap salt water too?
Sometimes I wonder. Come on! Hurry up! Go where I tell you to go. I'm about ready to break this stupid air exchanger thing that nobody ever uses.
But that moves 8,000 CFM.
What is it, a 3733 in here?
Yes.
Sounds like a 3733 in here.
Oh, I could always turn one on.
You got a, I don't understand why it always sounds like a farm in this house. It doesn't make sense.
Couldn't tell you.
Farm codes. How did this idiot get the...
It's just time to move on.
Oh, man. I'm starting to get annoyed.
Did you not eat enough ice cream?
I had plenty of ice cream. Okay. I guarantee you this is not important.
Was it important?
Nope. It's kind of up like that before, I think, right? I don't like bending those things around.
No, I don't either.
I try to treat them like they're made out of tissue paper.
real quick.
A little forest residue up here.
Yeah.
Oh, for heaven's sakes.
Who unplugged the vacuum? Probably me.
I hate that outlet.
It doesn't bother me at all. Give me an R. Give me an O. Give me a T. Give me an O. Give me an R. Give me an E. Give me an X. What's that spell?
The best compressor ever.
I don't think that's how it's spelled, but okay. Okay. All right. Could you help me guide this down? There we go. I love it when I have help with this. What are you making out over there, okay?
Yeah, the back is lined up properly.
Mostly, yes.
Oh, it is for some reason. This.
All right.
Not quite in over here.
Does it need a little adjustment?
I think it's about a ½ inch too high.
Can you see?
I don't know what it's close, I don't know.
I'm usually pretty good at unsticking these things. Yeah, it's that stud over there. There we go. It's from this rotted base pan. I'm not trying to be funny anymore. There we go. All right.
That is exceptional.
Is it still going? Wow.
Oh, there's the code.
That is quiet.
That's pretty reasonable and high, too.
Well, I call that a win
I would, too.
at this point. Man, oh man. This thing has seen better days, though, let me tell you.
Yeah, but it's still running.
I actually think that the condenser fan needs to move a little bit closer to the motor. It's really close to the condenser coil.
Yeah, that's a little risky. Can I go back any further?
Yeah.
I'd say probably pull it back as much as possible.
You got to be careful because if you go too far back, then it starts hitting the shroud.
Oh, it doesn't have a notch on the shaft that stops it?
No.
That's stupid.
Nice. Well, seeing how this has to come apart again anyway, I'm just going to kind of button it up as is for now.
Yeah, it's not worth being too particular about it.
No, I'd like to get home. I got an hour and a half drive.
With airflow through the front, but not so much through the back.
That's quiet.
That is.
And the only reason it's as noisy as it is because of the condenser fan. See what the spin down looks like.
Pretty good for sleeve.
I think the hot water warped the blower wheel, though.
You don't think it was always like that?
No.
Well, I don't usually put them in there for a reason.
Well, we won't do that anymore then.
Nope. Is it shaking?
Not enough to matter.
No. Yeah, I think you're right. It definitely did get warped in there.
Look at that spin down though.
That is very good.
That was horrible when we first got it.